Hey guys, so thanks for being here. So we're going to take a look and see what or who is coming towards you in love. So these are the Shaman Oracles, and we're going to shuffle these real quick, and I'm going to lay them out. We'll turn the cards over, and then there'll be a little bit of a meditation if you need to take a second to pick your pile, okay? So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Okay, let's see what we got. Starting with pile 1, number 23, Fortune's Wheel, Luck and the Right Timing. Okay. Pile 2, number 56, The Wall and Obstacles. Pile 3, number 1, A Tidy House, Clarity and Organization. And pile 4, number 43, Overflow, Overwhelm, and Plenty. Okay? So like I said, there'll be a little bit of meditation after this intro. If you want to take a deep breath, close your eyes even. Focus on when you open your eyes, which pile you feel most drawn to. And if there's someone in particular that you're wondering about, or you have any kind of message that you're looking for, particularly in this reading, you wish you knew, something like that, call on that clarity, and hopefully maybe that will come through in the reading for you. Regardless of what the reading's about, sometimes there's little things in there that also that we also need to know that may have nothing to do with this particular topic. So that might be the case for some of you. That being said, timestamps for everything will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Hey pile 1, so you are the only ones that get to see this, but if you notice all the cards that I chose for each pile, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, so pile 1, I had to show somebody, right? I didn't want to mess up the intro just to go back and do that. So, okay, pile 1, here we go. So number 23, Fortune's Wheel, Luck and the Right Timing. So obviously this is like the Wheel of Fortune. So there may be something to do with fate here, maybe a chance encounter. This kind of does look like the sun, so it may be something that brings in a lot of clarity or happiness here for you. 23, I feel like that there may be some kind of changes that happen maybe unexpectedly or quickly in a way where you think, wow, you know, luck is really on my side with this. There's also this energy of when something is being successful in something, and having luck in that. So this could come at a time where you feel lucky, or you feel like you're gaining some sort of success even, or you're going through some significant changes here. Whatever this is or whoever this is, I feel like it's going to bring in a lot of clarity, and ultimately I feel like a lot of happiness. It may be something to do with the right timing here with things, like this is the right timing for you, or the perfect timing here for you, or it's just you just have that fated feeling, right? Okay, that being said, so we're going to get a little bit of these. Now these are the Love Oracles, and I use them to kind of give me a little bit more of an intake on what this is or who this is. And then we'll get the Tarot as well, of course. But with these cards, I also want to tell y'all, you know, you're always looking at these readings and being intuitive yourself when it comes to the reading. There may be some little things here and there that you may resonate with or see, even if it's just an image or a saying or something like that, that can help you go, okay, I know this is definitely my reading now. So you keep an eye out for stuff like that. But remember, in these cards, they don't always mean the key word that they say. It could have a different type of meaning to it. So always allow for that as well. Okay. What is, or who is coming towards pile 1 in love? Intuition. So this may be something here that your intuition, like I said, has been calling towards something, right? Or you've been having this gut feeling or this premonition even maybe for some of you that there's that this was going to happen before it even happens. There's a lot of like fated circumstance that goes into this. You have signs and synchronicities. Yeah. So you may have been seeing some signs already. 222 could be a number you've been seeing, which is a number of everything being called into balance. You do have your 23 there as well. Maybe when you need to take action here. Also, this license plate here has a B and an H and an M on it. That 8 is representing action. There may be something to do with the number 6 as well. I don't know what that means, but this is a card of, you know, something not being a coincidence. I feel like it's just like way too coincidental for things to fall into place in the way that they are. And maybe you've been asking for a sign from the universe because you've been having this gut feeling of something. Maybe you've been looking to see if now's the right time for something. So a car may be significant. You have unfinished business here. So there may be something going on where you feel like it's not finished yet, or maybe you don't want it to end. There may be some kind of back and forth energy that's going on that makes you feel like something's not completed. This could have to do with some kind of pattern. You're recognizing some sort of pattern. You can see that obviously with that Wheel of Fortune. That would make sense. Give me one more here. Roses may be relevant. You have magnetic attraction. So alluring. This is like something that's irresistible here. Something to you that you may feel like is really difficult to walk away from. Maybe something like that. You just feel like it's not finished, it's not over, and there's this like magnetic attraction or magnetic pull that you have towards this person. Or this person's having this towards you, and you are just intuitively picking up on this. You may be feeling someone's return here, or you may be feeling like there's someone that's meant for you that's about to come into the picture, okay? Like maybe your love life, it altogether is not over yet. But for some of you, this is someone that you have already something with. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have party. So there is something to do to celebrate here. Something worth celebrating. There may be some kind of event or some kind of gathering here. There may be something that's put out into the public even. You may be meeting this person at a party or celebration or a get-together or something like that. Seeing them there. I'm going to get, on that note, I'm going to get, these are called the Place Oracles. So if we can kind of see where this would be. When this happens, when this occurs, or even kind of what's going on. Can you give me a card for Paul 1 about who or what's coming towards them? Any information that would be helpful? Who or what's coming towards them? The Forest. This may be something that is something to do with being grounded. Because it says forest floor on here, there's something to do with being grounded in, it's like a peaceful energy or a sanctuary. Like feeling nurtured. Something to do with this. Okay, give me one more here. Countryside. Royal beauty. Peaceful retreat. Okay, so there's something to do with this where there's some sort of, something's being grounded here. This could be like making peace with someone or celebrating something. Wanting to nurture someone or wanting to nurture something. It's like this person, this is like someone wanting to have a peaceful getaway here with you, or to make something more grounded or more simplified. It's funny because they're drinking here, right? They're celebrating, and you see 2 glasses here as well. So this could be something that maybe, I want to say happens like in the darkness, could be at night, or it could be a place to where maybe there's a lot of nature that's there, because you do have forest and countryside. I think this has also something to do with simplifying something. Interesting. Okay. For some of you, this really has to do with making something public. It could be that this person here is someone that feels at peace with you or is wanting to give some sort of peace of mind. I say that because it says peaceful retreat. In the forest, you know, sometimes the forest can be kind of scary because it's just like you're so secluded. Someone here could be planning some sort of get-together. Okay. Yeah, and there's restaurant at the bottom of this. Celebratory dining. There's some sort of celebration here. Some sort of celebration, some sort of somebody wanting to celebrate something here. Alone, perhaps. To ground something. Okay, let's keep going. I am going to use we're going to use this. This is the Flow-Vid Tarot. Flow-Vid for Flower Vivid. This is going to be interesting. Sorry, I'm thinking. I am thinking. My mind's rolling over here. Okay. Tell me, what is this? What is coming towards? This may be where you're meeting someone as well at a get-together, a celebration that is, it's like a, you know how like you can have like a wedding destination, or destination wedding? Something like that is here. But on the other hand, it could just be that someone's wanting to take you somewhere peaceful, somewhere where there's like this alone time or isolation. Who or what is coming towards? Call one. You have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Or what is coming towards call one? You have Strength in reverse. And it's Leo energy. You have a Knight of Cups. Someone's been stuck on you here, or they've been stuck. There's some kind of weakness. They may feel like you are their weakness. Okay. You have a Nine of Wands. So this has been something that's been very difficult. With this Nine of Cups, this is obviously somebody that's coming in that's wanting to, it's like somebody wanting to wine and dine you, right? But there's a Nine of Wands here, Strength in the reverse as well. So it's making me feel like this person hasn't been able to or known how to do something, how to do that. Give me one more. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. There's someone here that I think they're finding it difficult. They don't want to lose something. Ten of Pentacles is a heavy loss, right? In reverse. It's like you've worked so hard to get to a certain point and you don't want to lose that. Starting off right here with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is like when someone may have lacked responsibility or they felt stuck. It could be even someone that's been waiting for the perfect opportunity. And they may be coming towards you in a vulnerable state. Like this is like, I feel like a now or never kind of energy that's here. So this is someone that has had you on their mind. But something's very difficult. And with this card being here, it's almost like this pattern or this back and forth or the struggle here has been very difficult. It's been, but it's worth, this is Nine of Wands, so it's like it's worth it's worth fighting for, right? Something that's worth fighting for. It's definitely something that's testing your faith, but it's like you're not going to let it break your spirit, right? You're having courage and hope that you're going to get what you want, or maybe what you deserve here. This is somebody that's determined, but they've been holding back. Let's see why. Oh, it came right out. The World in reverse. Yeah. This could be somebody that's at a distance from you. But this is, again, something missing, like being unfulfilled, or there's a lack of closure here. Something's incomplete, or you don't want something to end, right? So this is someone that's been stuck on not wanting something to end, or the ending with no closure. Why is the Strength? Okay. And King of Pentacles in the reverse. See how you have the King and the 10 here? The King of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. Normally, those two are together, right? Because he's the King of Pentacles, and there his Pentacles are right there. So this person may be trying to figure out, or have been trying to figure out, kind of what it is that you mean to them, what the situation here means to them. This person may feel like they're not ready, maybe not ready for a commitment, or not ready to settle, or not ready to offer you something yet. This could be like someone that feels like they don't have control over a situation, and that's their weakness here, is they don't have control over what happens. When Strength is in reverse, it's like you kind of are doubting yourself that you have the capabilities to bring something forward, to have this 10 of Pentacles. This is somebody that's been struggling here with that. Why is the Knight of Cups here, though? The 5 of Pentacles. See, this is, and it's in reverse. This is someone that's coming towards you. They want a positive change here. They want to get out of the cold with you. And this is someone that is definitely, with this Knight of Pentacles, they're gonna put on the charm here with this, to try to get out of this coldness. This 5 of Pentacles. They want to have some shift or some sort of positive change take place. Why is the 9 of Wands here? The 7 of Swords in the reverse. It's like maybe this has been something that's been very difficult, because there's some sort of betrayal that went on here with the 7 of Swords, or it's been difficult because whatever this person's been trying to do has not been working. Especially if they've been trying to prove themselves in a different way. And it's like that's what the pattern is, or that's what this back and forth energy is, and that's what's become so difficult. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? The 8 of Swords. This is somebody that's in their head here about what they could be losing. What's the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? The Page of Swords. There could be some kind of spying going on, and this person could be spying here on you, or trying to figure out what you're up to. I don't know why I feel a protective energy. You see, the Page of Swords is holding his sword up, protecting that 10 of Pentacles, and so is this 9 of Wands right here. But it's in reverse, so it's like, it's almost like, what are they really protecting here? Because there's some kind of instability around a foundation, maybe their foundation or yours, that they're in their head about. Like the foundation here is not right. And because the foundation's not right, there's it's at risk. So you see all these people here that are trying to protect this. See, this isn't something that's happened. That Ten of Pentacles is something that they feel could happen with that Eight of Swords. It's like the negative thoughts around that. And that Page of Swords could be that they're wanting to communicate something here. This could be some sort of upheaval or move, or the foundation of the relationship, or their foundation in particular. It's like they're wanting to communicate. They're wanting to talk to you about this and somehow, so that they can kind of get out of their head or clear thoughts. Clear their thoughts. They may be asking, wanting the truth here. Okay, tell me about the World in the reverse with that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody that's most definitely stuck on you. And, you know, they're not wanting things to end here. This is somebody that's been waiting for the right timing of things. It's like maybe they've been waiting to feel confident in the situation. Tell me about strength in reverse with that Nine of Pentacles. Okay, fell right in my lap. King of Pentacles, and now you have the King of Swords. I said Knight of Pentacles. Do you have Capricorn and Aquarius energy for me? This is someone that doesn't have like all the information that they need, or if this Queen of Wands is you, it could be that you lack clarity or truth here from someone. Like this is like you don't know what to believe with someone, right? With that King of Swords in the reverse, he can be manipulative at times. He can kind of abuse his power, but I think that this person feels like they've already lost that. I think that they feel as if they're vulnerable here. They've lost their power. They could feel like they've lost their power here with you, especially if you're this Queen of Wands and you're standing up here for yourself, or you're standing in this position, you know. She's definitely someone that's very strong with her ways. She has courage, she has strength, and she knows how to handle herself, right? She knows her worth. And you're looking at this King of Swords in reverse, knowing that this is something or someone that you feel like is vulnerable. Could be vulnerable to you because of how you see or feel about this person. But I think that they feel vulnerable in your eyes because you've gained some sort of confidence here. This person may struggle because they don't know what they can say or what they can do to actually have this positive shift happen or to come towards you. Like, I feel like you're making this person nervous here in some way. Because you have these two kings in reverse with that strength in reverse. So someone is doubting themselves, or you're doubting someone's abilities. And maybe ability to be honest or ability to be stable. This could have been your intuition here. The Queen of Wands is very intuitive, you know. So it could be your intuition telling you that you feel like this is not over, but you're kind of stuck here. Maybe you may be stuck on some sort of pattern or the way something came to an end, perhaps. Five of Cups just showed itself to me when I was talking about all this. So this is getting over something. This is getting over something and moving on. And this could be what you're stuck on, you know. Trying to get over some sort of ending here or lack of closure in some way. Trying to move on from something and just being kind of stuck in that space. Some sort of disappointment. Why is the Five of Pentacles here in reverse with that Knight of Cups? Ooh. Ouch. Okay. There's some sort of romantic feelings or offer or something like that I think that this person's, I think something's happened here. Because you have this Ten of Swords, which is somebody's wanting to get out of the cold when it comes to this Ten of Swords. So definitely there's some sort of betrayal or painful ending or a feeling of that's there. This could also be just a fear. You know, some of you haven't experienced that with this person, but it's a fear of that. Because of this Seven of Swords, and he's looking at that Ten of Swords with the Nine of Wands, there's definitely been something here that's been really difficult to stand up for, or to protect, or to endure, right? I feel like this is someone that's trying to cover up, or wants a significant change to take place from what has happened. Why is this Seven of Wands, or I'm sorry, Seven of Swords here, the Nine of Wands? Page of Cups. Something may have been, or this is either this person apologizing, or this is something that maybe you've said, or that they're waiting, wanting to say. This could be a card of just starting over. I definitely feel like that this is some sort of message coming out into the open here, and it being difficult. So it's either difficult for this person to apologize, or difficult for this person to, maybe difficult for you to see past something. You have the Hermit here. You know, it may be hard for you to be playful with this person because you feel like you always have to be on guard. Because you don't know, it's like you don't know if you're going to get hurt, or maybe they've already hurt you, and that's why you're so guarded. They're coming in here in a playful energy, but it may be also hard to communicate your emotions to this person. But there's definitely this introspection here that's taken place. Trying to figure things out. Trying to figure out what it is you want. Trying to figure out, you know, this person may be trying to figure out what they want. Things, you may have been silent here as well. The Hermit is all about the self, you know, going within to find the answers. Virgo energies. Why is the Page of Swords here? What is this about? There may be some sort of message here that, you know, you're in your head about, where you could lose everything with this. Page of Swords. Death in reverse. Yeah, something to do with the foundation here, or this person may not be in a place that they're wanting or needing to be, and they're stuck in their head about that. And this Death in reverse is like things are not changing. So there's something to do with not being able to let go of something, or something not changing, and it's somebody's all up in their head about that. And this is like wanting to have a conversation, or wanting to express some sort of truth here about maybe repeating some kind of pattern, or feeling like you're repeating a pattern. That's Scorpio energy. It's also someone that's having a hard time with the changing. So they can't adapt to something new, so they just keep repeating the same cycle or same pattern. Like this is someone could struggle with changes. Tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah, the Six of Swords. This is a transition. Trying to transition into a calmer place. Trying to find peace with something. And it being difficult. Having doubts that something may change or become different. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles is here. So there's already been time invested into this, right? Unfinished business. There's already been time and energy. There's already been an investment here with this. This could be what this person feels like they're losing control of. Something getting into a calmer place and protecting some sort of investment here that they already have with you. They feel like they're kind of losing control of that. Okay. How is this person seeing you at this time, other than this Queen of Wands? Oh, the Nine of Swords in reverse. They feel like you're getting over them. They feel like you're getting over something. This is like someone that can sit and kind of, whatever used to make them anxious or worried, it's like you're kind of just getting over that feeling. Like maybe they feel as if you're not afraid to lose them anymore, you know? This can be like, this is a feeling of wanting to get out of this place. You know, the Nine of Swords, it's so bad being in that Nine of Swords. It's like you do anything to kind of release yourself from this anxiety that you're experiencing. And I think that this person feels like that you are getting past things. But I don't know if it's in their favor. I think that's what they're worried about. Tell me more how they see you. The Four of Wands. There's that celebration. I do feel like that this is someone that wants to reunite or unite here with you if they haven't. This is like, this person sees you as this Four of Wands, which means when they see you, they recognize you as being someone that is can provide that sense of joy and harmonious life, you know, where everything's worth celebrating. You know, everything's like you have this party here. This can also be that event. Yeah, look at that. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Some kind of fated event or fated. This person may feel like that you're fated to be together. They feel like you're part of their destiny. Gosh, I don't think I've ever said that in a reading, but you have Judgment here. I think this person feels like you're kind of just giving in to whatever happens. Like you're not making a judgment call at this time. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like letting go. I really think that this person feels like you've kind of managed to get out of your head here and find your own peace with however things work out or go. And it's like maybe you're not making some sort of judgment call here yet, or you're just leaving things up to, you know, the wheel. And I think this has to do with whether or not you want to keep them or release them, or you've just released that judgment. Like you're not waiting on something here. That's what I feel like. You're not waiting on this judgment here. This is like somebody's ignoring the call. And I think they feel like you're ignoring just making a judgment call to free them or set them free. Like it's only a matter of time. So what actions is this person going to take? When you have the Knight of Cups there, so I feel like they're going to, oh wow, yeah, and the Lovers. Yeah, this is someone that's not going anywhere. If they have, I think they're coming back around. Welcome to retrograde. What actions will they want to take towards you? You are this person's choice. Look at that, Chariot, Gemini, and Cancer energy. Scorpio here again. You are this person's choice. Yeah, they want a relationship here with you. This is someone that wants to share. They want to share life here with you. Look at that, Seven of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like this person, like nobody else, they don't get the same magnetic attraction here. You may even have a lot of, both of you may be pick up on each other's emotions, like very intuitive wise. There may be a lot of signs and synchronicities that this person's seeing where it's maybe even kind of freaking them out. Have you ever had signs and synchronicities that freak you out? Like it's like you keep seeing the same exact number over and over and over and over, like 6 or 7 times in just one day, and you're like, okay, what's going on? If you're not very in tune with like spirituality and you know, the universe's messages and stuff like that, you can't just brush those across. But at some point, you're like, okay, I keep seeing this, you know. So there may be some sort of like awareness or awakening that's coming into the play here with this person, where they're starting to realize like how they feel for you, or that if things are so maybe everything's not coincidental, and maybe that you're part of their future or their fate. And this is someone here that may have even tried at some point to release you, or tried at some point to kind of go after maybe their own independence, or look at this in a different way. And I don't think that they've been able to fully do that. They're definitely wanting things to move in a positive direction here with the Chariot next to the Lovers. Like they want things to move forward here with you. And I feel like that is, like they haven't been, like this is like nobody else compares, right? This is somebody that may have been emotionally confused in the past. I don't feel like that they are anymore. The Tower. This person, I saw that earlier and I forgot to mention it, but there was a lot of 5s on the board. And you started with 23, which is 5. So there is some sort of tower moment this person's going to make, okay? And I feel like it's going to come across as unexpected, but I also feel like you knew it was coming. That Scorpio energy there with the Tower. So let's see. There, look. The King of Cups. I was fixing to ask about this Lovers. So you could be dealing with the water sign. You have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Hold on now. They're all coming out. 5 of Swords. This is somebody that's wanting to come in and fight for their position here with you, right? This is somebody that wants to come in and fight for what it is that they want. The Lovers is a card of choice. So tell me about the Chariot. The 10 of Cups in the reverse. This person wants to take control, you know, with that Chariot there. They see this as, this 10 of Cups, it can be like a huge disappointment, you know. It's something that you saw as a dream at some point, emotional fulfillment. And in reverse, it's like, oh, well, whatever's happened here with the conflict here, with that 10 of Swords, that 5 of Cups that's there, 5 of Pentacles, all the changes that have transpired that have caused that dream that they had once, or that you had once, to flip and turn into some sort of heavy loss. You know, this is a big emotional loss. And this is somebody that's wanting to take control of this and turn this around with the Chariot. It's all about, let's move this to a different direction for our highest good. You know, let's turn this around. Wanting to take control of that and just move forward into a positive direction. They feel like that, you know, this is the action when I'm talking about actions, and that's all you get here with the Chariot. This is the action that they want to take. Why is the 7 of Cups in the reverse? The 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they don't get the, with this magnetic attraction here, this person, they may have made not so great choices in the past when it comes to connections. And I feel like with you, I feel like it's different here, right? Here's your 10 of Cups right here, your 7 and your 3, which is right there. And I feel like that this person, they feel this type of pull or connection towards you. They also feel like there's also this energy of knowing that they need to be emotionally supportive here, especially if there's any kind of confusion that's going on, right? So 3 of Cups can be that listening ear. This is also like there's nobody else, you know, with that 3 of Cups. Like, I'm not confused here. Why is the Tower here? The 4 of Cups in the reverse with the Tower. Yeah, this is self-awareness. This is somebody just went, oh snap. Because of that 4 of Cups in reverse. This is having a sudden awareness and choosing happiness, accepting things the way they are, and trying to change that. And knowing that that's where you have control. See, I think this person felt like they didn't have control here with you. And they're realizing if they don't want to repeat maybe the same cycle or same pattern maybe with you or that they have with someone else in their past, you know, keep repeating that same pattern, then they're going to have to kind of step up here to the plate and fight for what it is that they want. And they're coming in here with this King of Cups, with all these cups. So this, like that Knight of Cups, this person's going to come in with a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion. Which may be something that they haven't done before, because on your side here, that's a disappointment. Okay. That Four of Cups with that Tower. So that's what's causing the Tower there is you know, the Four of Cups in reverse. This person kind of stepping in and having this sudden awareness that they could lose everything with that Tower. But as being in action, it's like I have this understanding that this Tower, it can come down. It's just like that foundation there with that Ten of Pentacles. And I need to do something about it. Okay, let's see what this person would say. I landed on the Queen of Cups in reverse. So the two of you have not been on the same page emotionally, or you may be somewhat closed off to this person emotionally, or you could be distancing yourself or kind of pulling back your emotions here from this person. And if that's the case, and they're coming in as a King of Pentacles, the King of Cups next to the Lovers, they feel it. Especially if you have this magnetic attraction. And then you're pulling away, they're going to definitely feel that. Okay, I want to get what this person would say to you. And I'm going to use these cards, I guess. And this is kind of a mix of everything in here. Some good, some not so great. I'm just going to read them intuitively when they come out, okay? What would this person say? Heartbroken and inauthentic. My heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. And this may be something like this person's coming in a way you haven't seen this person like this before. And I'm not looking for anything real right now and authentic. Yeah, if this person has said that to you or made you feel that way, I don't feel like that was the truth. I feel like that this person was just still scared to be vulnerable with that Strength in reverse. Solitude. My alone time is precious to me, and I honestly prefer my own company. So if this person has just been giving you kind of hot and cold energy, it could be that they're still kind of healing from something here, or they just have a hard time opening up. Whoop, okay, well, that just flew right out of there. Attraction, you're incredibly alluring to me. That's that magnetic attraction. You know, when someone has been very hurt, they tend to lean more towards the avoidant type. So they become detached. This is someone that if they start to feel a certain way, they start to pull away or start to become detached because they don't want to. It's like someone that doesn't want to fall in love because that just is something that hurts. For whatever they've experienced in their life has kind of tainted the way that they see love. So when they start to feel those emotions or feel that way, it's dangerous, right? Depending on what they've experienced. But I think that they've been having a mental battle here, because even though they do feel that way, and they may have repeated a bunch of patterns here with you because of that, because the lack of the inability to open up, or maybe that they feel like they could be better on their own. I think I said that earlier. Despite that, they still feel this like fated attraction here to you. So it's like you've been challenging this person in a way, right? You have energy. There's an energy between us, a vibe that I can't deny. That's kind of what I was trying to say. I'm not really into you, but I do like the attraction, the attention that you give to me. Attention. See, this person may be somebody that just focuses more on the physical or focuses more on the superficial aspect of things, so that they don't have to get too close, get too deep, because that could be painful. I recognize how special special and unique you are. See, told you. What are you waiting for? Let's do this. Ready. And I do feel like that this person is becoming more capable of seeing that, you know, I feel like this person realizes they need to do something or make a move here. They may find you as very rare. You know, they may find you as someone that's very different. They definitely have this attraction towards you. And this person is definitely not ready to lose you. You also have, I don't have feelings for you, but I don't want to hurt your feelings either. Polite. See, I don't feel like this is the case. I feel like this is like when someone tells themselves, well, it's fine. You know, it's like when the ego talks and it's saying, well, it's fine if they want to go, you know, or I didn't really, you know, feel about them like that anyways, you know, or it's just the ego talking because it's that surface level, right? Not getting too far deep into the feelings of, oh, that actually would suck. Oh, that actually would be very painful if I never could see that person again or talk to that person again. So this person, I feel like, has been very surface level. And let me see how you're seeing them. I don't think I've done that. How has Pile 1 been seeing this person? The Emperor in reverse. Wow. So you've been seeing this person in a very distorted masculine energy. This is Aries energy. When the Emperor's in reverse, it can be somebody that can be quite controlling or very cold, which totally makes sense being what we're looking at, right? It can be somebody that's stubborn, or you feel like they're very demanding, or they're just focused on their own needs. You know, it can be someone that can be selfish at times. What else? This is divine masculine energy. So that's what's frustrating, right? Because I feel like you see this person as a partner, as a divine masculine, but they're not in a good place. They're in a distorted state of mind. And I think that's the disappointment that you have. Like, this is like meeting someone that you feel like is perfect for you, but they won't go any deeper than just a surface level. And it's like, you know, there's so much more under that. And you being, especially Queen of Cups here, wanting this person to open up, or knowing that there's more to this, and them not, you know, and that's all you can get out of this person. Yeah, that's frustrating because you see them as a divine counterpart. And you have the Sun. So you are happy with this person, or you feel happy around this person. You feel like you can see this person clearly. That's Leo energy, the 7 of Wands. So you feel like this person has a guard, or they're being very defensive with that 7 of Wands. This could also be like, you may feel at peace with this person here, or you feel joy with this person, but then there's this, like I said, guarded here. Like, that's only gets you so far. You have Justice in reverse. So there may have been some unfairness here, unjust here. How you're seeing this person, you may feel like it's one-sided, or things are unfair. No, Empress. King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, which is Leo energy here. So you have 3 sets of counterparts out here. And, you know, you're missing the Queen of Pentacles. And she's the giver. She's also that long-term commitment, or someone solid, someone loyal. So, which makes me feel like you may be holding yourself back from this person. This King of Wands, I feel like, is this energy of wanting to come towards you, right? It's this drive to come towards you here. This Empress is like, you feel as if this person may want you to be this empress and be this loving, caring, nurturing person that's accepting and wanting to grow and blossom, but you're not getting that same energy from this person. If they're coming up as the Emperor in reverse, it's like you're wondering if maybe if this person is the one that's meant for you, because you feel like he may see this person in a way of what peace means to the two of you may be very different, or what clarity and truth and honesty means to the two of you may be very different. There's something here about this that makes you feel like is unfair. And it could just be that this person's not opening up to you. Like they're wanting all that from you, and they're okay with getting all that from you, but they're not giving that same energy. Why is the Justice here? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone that may even kind of act more single, you know, someone that like you're wanting this divine partner here, and they're more in a single energy to where they're like the Emperor in reverse, kind of only worrying about themselves and what they're doing, and not being like a team in a relationship where everything affects the both of you, right? That's interesting. That King of Wands is still there at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm going to get 2 cards for advice, and then I'm going to pull some charms to close. We're going to do charms instead of initials today. Just wanted to do something different. Okay. What advice do you have for pile 1 about this? It says number 17, be in service of love. So 17 is actually the star in tarot, Aquarius energy. You also have Taurus and Libra here as well. Be in service of love. So it's almost like, I don't know, I want to say, make sure that whatever it is that you're, you know, even if this person's healing through something, there's this certain kind of acceptance that you need to have with that, or a certain kind of acceptance of being graceful with something, or doing something with love that's here, out of love, with that star energy. And this could even be out of love for yourself. You know, if this person's over here being stubborn or being this Emperor in reverse, and even though you have this joy that you feel or happiness that you feel with them, but if they're being defensive here and not seeing that they're being unfair, wanting to be independent, and not seeing you as that counterpart or team, not working with you, there's only so much that you can do here. And so you also have to be in service of love when it comes to yourself. So if that's the case, and I feel like you already are, but I mean, I would give that energy that you're giving back to yourself, because you know you deserve it, right? This is also saying to think about what it is that you really and truly want with that star there. What's your real true desire here, you know? It can be renewed hope as well. So I do feel like this person is going to come in and try, obviously, to reconnect with you, to turn things around, to make things more in a positive direction. And this could be in service of love. You know, this could be someone that's trying to take an opportunity to turn things around and have a renewed hope take place. I mean, the star does come after the Tower, so it could be saying that there is going to be renewed hope here. But you also have to have faith in that, if that's what you want. Okay, this is the Shine Oracles. I'm just going to pull a couple of these. So there's, look for the signs and synchronicities. So, like I said, a lot of you may be seeing these signs, these synchronicities here. 11:11 here is on that clock. That's funny. There is also a car on that card here as well, like the signs and synchronicities, you know, so that might be relevant to somebody. That car is actually that's a Volkswagen Beetle. Unleash your inner child, inner wild child. Get up and dance. So sometimes, like when you're going through it, or like when you're going through this whole process like this, you kind of fall back into so much trying to figure out what is going on, trying to figure out what you don't know, trying to figure out what your intuition's trying to tell you. What are all these signs and synchronicities trying to tell me? And you can kind of get stuck in that place. It can become unhealthy. This is when we start to feel not so good. Our body starts to not feel good. Everything around us starts to change a little bit. You may feel yourself being more isolated. And even though that is something that's needed, you also need to kind of listen to your body with that. If you know something is in your head, something that's stressing you out, try to go back to those things that do help kind of get you into a higher vibration by maybe getting up and dancing, who knows, listening to music, you know, doing whatever it is that you do that can help you get back to that place, even if just for a little while, so that you can give your head and your mind a peace of mind. You can give yourself peace of mind. Because if you can do that, it could be that when you go back to the drawing board, you may see things differently, or you may see something that you didn't see before. Okay? Okay. Yeah. This says show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. So that's important. I feel like that there's a part of you that's meant to be expressed, and to not give up on that part, right? To allow yourself to be expressive like that. Okay, so let's get some cards. Okay, look at that. These are funny, actually. Right off the bat, I thought, this is divine masculine energy here with an antler, okay? And then you have the pig with wings. So it's kind of like, some of you may feel like, yeah, pigs will fly when this person changes who they are, or opens up to you or something like that. But you also have the little unicorn, which is also just like the pig, you know, something that is hard to believe, but it's still in the bowl. So, like I said, some of you may be very shocked, maybe by what this person's saying to you or what they're wanting. You may just have a hard time believing them even. But there's this uniqueness here. This is like, you know, a unicorn obviously is rare. Maybe not unbelievable, but definitely rare. So, again, this is something, I think this is maybe this person's lesson here in how to take control or step up. And sometimes you have to do that in different ways. And maybe they've always done it in a certain way and it's not working with you now. And then you have the O here. So this is like a cycle closing, a pattern that needs to close. This can also represent the Fool with the 0. So a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. And I do feel like this person is taking some sort of leap here. Despite when pigs fly, right? Despite the disbelief in some way. I think they're still kind of going for it. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness, of course. This is a long one, so if you stuck around, I really appreciate you guys. If you don't mind hitting that like button, that helps me out a lot, too. Good luck. Sending you love, and I hope to see you soon. PayPal, too. So if you chose the number 56, the wall, obstacles. So with this card, 56 here, let's focus on this for a second. Obviously, that's number 11, so that could be relevant here for you, which to me is always represented being on the right path. It's justice in tarot, and I feel like it's, moving in the right direction or being on the right path here. There's some changes here that may be involved with that, and possibly some healing that's involved here as well. This being the wall, it could be that you and someone, or you yourself, may be hitting a wall when it comes to love, or you and someone else, you may be hitting a wall here. It's almost like there's a hole here that you can go through, but maybe you don't have the key to get through the hole, right? To overcome some obstacles. And I think this is like some kind of process or a drug out process that you're experiencing, perhaps. There's also, it kind of looks like ice around here, so you may be feeling a more alone or isolated, or you may be doing this, you know, kind of isolating yourself. Some of you may have a feeling of kind of giving up on love, and you've kind of decided that you're just going to stay focused in on yourself and just stop kind of putting yourself out there as much, or stop kind of looking. You may be kind of stressing you out or feeling like, you know, you're not getting anywhere. So you're kind of reverting that energy back to yourself. But for some of you, there's definitely maybe some kind of obstacles between you and someone else that's taking place. It's like you may be able to see how you can get through the obstacles, but you don't have the key to do it yet. So we'll try to figure out what all that means. And we're going to start with some oracle cards. We're actually going to start with the love oracles. Now, these have different types of meanings on them. Just because the key card says one thing, it could have a kind of a different meaning to it. But always use your own discernment. And then also, some of you may pick up on some images or sayings or something with these cards that may be just a message for you that I don't pick up on. Could be a sign or synchronicity to help you connect to this reading. So take that into consideration as well. Need one more shuffle. I don't take reversals in this deck. I know some people do, but I feel like they're confusing enough. Okay, so also May to June, I almost said September, so that might be important too, but I was going to say May to June might be relevant. Okay. What or who is coming towards Paul 2 in love? Family. So this may have something to do with family. Now these are love readings, but I can't help what comes out sometimes. Some of you may be hitting some obstacles when it comes to family, or family may be the obstacle itself in some way, shape, or form. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It could be that maybe, you know, your families disagree, or maybe that you have families, so that kind of keeps you separate from one another. Like maybe, you know, you already have a family established in one place, as far as you have, you know, this could look in the way of a long distance relationship where you already have kids, you know, that kind of situation. Or this could just be, you know, maybe children here are the obstacle in some way. Okay. This could also be an obstacle with you guys. Like some of you may be wanting a family or wanting children, and you keep running into things that are preventing you from being able to do that. This could be like, you know, just issues. Could be even medical issues that are just kind of preventing you from being able to have the family that you want even. Something's keeping you apart from someone, I feel. Okay. Hook up. One night stand. I am getting a weird message. I'm just going to say it. I feel like for some of you, you may have had some kind of a relationship here on the side, or some sort of fling. Could have been a one-night stand, or there could be just some intimacy that was evolved between the two of you in some way. Some of you, that may have resulted in a child, and that's the obstacle. Not everybody's story, obviously. I mean, that's pretty that's a pretty out there story to come out, but let's keep going and we'll put this all together. I do feel like that, like I said in the beginning, despite the key word, this could just have to do with a casual relationship, because family here, if that's your blockage, not being able to kind of move it further, but have it's just being casual at this time. And that's the obstacle. Yeah, look at that, single. For some of you, really, you do have a family, or you do have something going on here, whether you're already married or you already have a family established somewhere. So over here, and this is that isolation that I was referring to here, one of the obstacles could be that you have a hard time being alone, you know, and it keeps a relationship casual, if that makes sense. You could also be, if you're married, you may be, or if you're still in a long-term relationship, you could be worried here. There may have been some mistakes that were made here that have caused you to kind of isolate yourself or guard yourself. And this is like an obstacle that you want your family, but you're just having a hard time seeing past this, right? Lots of stories are coming through in this one. I guess a lot of people picked this this pile. Look at that. Ex-lover. Memories, past, nostalgia, old flame, signs and synchronicities. They're everywhere. Okay. So I'm going to talk, but we're going to get more into it. Oh, one thing I forgot. Let me go ahead and get that out. I have places cards. These are just cards that kind of have different types of places on it. It could be a sign for you, or this could be like maybe where this occurs or happens. This could be somebody that may be this could be somebody that is from your past, obviously. Or this could be something that's just still hurting. Let's keep going. Where's this going to take place? Can you give me any more? Whoop. Okay, these cards are being pretty aggressive here. We have elevator. You remember how I told you that you may have a hard time kind of moving forward or leveling up in this connection because of the obstacles in the way? And so it's kind of maintains, it's just to end up being just this casual relationship. There's some kind of blockage. I'm also hearing that song in my head by Miranda Lambert that's called The Wall, I think. She talks about how there's a wall between two people. And, you know, family could be that obstacle, so you have to keep a relationship kind of casual here. Also, you may be trying to isolate yourself. There's memories that you have here, and this could be it's like you're trying to get past some things. You're trying to see past some things here. No matter your situation, that's what I feel. I feel like you're trying to see past some things, and I think what you don't see coming here is this elevator. Something shifting or changing. And forest cabin is here as well, which is about seclusion. A remote getaway. Forest cabin. I think there's someone here that may be okay, hold on. I'm going to try to put this into perspective. There's a lot of different scenarios that are coming into play. If you can't tell already, I'm trying to narrow it down a little bit. Otherwise, we're going to get kind of confusing. So let me try to put this into a way where it kind of sort of fits with every story, with minus all the details, because we would be here forever. The bottom of the deck is a beauty salon here. There's... I think that there's some things that somebody here may be trying to change about themselves, and I think they may be struggling with being able to do that. Maybe trying to see the beauty out of something. I also feel like there's someone here that's wanting to kind of level up, or maybe even get on the same page here with you. And that could be you. But I think in order to do that, you need to have maybe some alone time, maybe some time to yourself here. I think you've been seeing a lot of signs, perhaps, or there's something here that keeps coming up that you're feeling like there's no way this is like a coincidence. I think someone's being called towards you. This is what I'm going to say. Okay, I have to say it because it's kind of weird, but it's the way I feel. I feel like there's someone here that's either being called towards you, or you're being called towards them in some kind of way. And your blockage here is that maybe this person's not single for some of you. Maybe this is an ex even. This could be even somebody that you may have had a family with, but you just can't get over this hookup that's here. But you also feel very much alone. and you're having these memories. If not you, this is someone coming towards you, okay? And this is like, I want to get on the same page here with you, but there's this wanting to get you alone or needing to get you alone in order for that to happen. So let's see if we can break this down some more. I'm going to use the, I always forget the name of these cards. Come on, Holly, get it together. I can't even think of it now, guys. Okay, they'll come to me during the reading. It will come to me during the reading. Okay. What can you tell us here? What can you tell us here? What can you tell us here? What's about family? What's coming towards you? Who's coming towards you? You have Ace of Wands here. What's up here? The Devil. Single. The Knight of Gems in the reverse. This is a card of being single. That's why this is crazy, because this is literally the card of like independence, having everything that you want, everything that you need, but it's in reverse, so it's not happy here, not being satisfied perhaps with what it is that you're maybe getting from somebody, and that person keeps kind of telling you that the obstacle here is family, or that could just be a real factor here, right? There is this attachment here to this person. There's this feeling of it also just having to be or staying casual or being casual, and maybe there may be an attachment to the convenience here even for some reason. But you're missing you're on your own here, so you're missing, like, you have everything you need besides this. Why is ex-lover here? It's the Seven of Raindrops, Seven of Cups in the reverse. This can be like being completely overwhelmed emotionally in a situation. It could also be that you're, you know, maybe you're trying to listen to your gut about something, or you feel like this is such a big choice, you don't know what to do. We have these memories here. Am I even making sense? I feel like I'm bouncing from different storylines. So I guess in this reading, you are going to have to really use your own discernment here when it comes to what story is yours. If there's things that come through that don't make sense to you, that is someone else's message. And I'm sorry for that, but there's at least 4 different scenarios that I can just name right off the bat. So I'm going to do the best I can to work through it. Let's get some clarifiers first. Why is the Ace of Lightning here? Ace of Wands. The Five of Cups. I mean, the Five of Swords. So there's conflict. This is feeling defeated here. This is being, you know, frustrated, or this could even be a betrayal, you know. But this Ace of Wands in family, it's like, this is like starting something new, or being excited about something, or maybe there's a sense of urgency here, you know, being conflicted because you feel like this is either mental conflict or a sense of urgency when it comes to family in some kind of way, and some kind of obstacle around that. Why is the Devil here, which is Capricorn, by the way? Oh, okay. So this is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse with restrictions. So you're unable to offer someone something that you want, because even though you're attached to this, you're unable to offer what it is you want or level up in a way that you want with someone, or that's the way they feel about you. But this can also represent that child. If you are trying to have a family, you may feel like, you know, you keep getting negative results here, and you're not You're not getting what you need here. It's not working out in the way that you want. This could have to do with timing, something like that. Now back to that other storyline here. I think that someone here you may be afraid of someone not learning from their mistakes or repeating a cycle, where there's an attachment here to someone. It could be you, you know. Could feel like you're just really attached to someone, but you know, it's just a casual relationship. Maybe it's not equal. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, Queen of Cups is here. So this can represent, like, I mean, these are emotions, you know, feelings. You're not happy here with being alone or isolated or away from someone because you have feelings for this person. If this is you, it's like you just aren't completely fulfilled with where you are. It's like somebody that's wanting to express their love, wanting to nurture, wanting to give to something, and not being able to get to a certain point with that. And then in turn that making this person feel very alone. The Four of Cups just came out in the reverse. So you may be coming to some sudden kind of realizations or sudden awareness here about something that you may have had a gut feeling about. It could have to do with an ex. It could have to do with old flame, someone from your past. Or you just, you know, you may be having some memories here about someone, and you're realizing that that was the synchronicities and the memories and everything are kind of coming together. It's causing you to kind of wake up or wake up to maybe, you know, accepting a situation or wanting a new experience out of something. This is like, at once you've been confused about what to choose with this, but now you're in a place to where you want to experience something here with someone, or you want to experience some memories here again with someone. I think it's making you confused about where you are. Okay, let's keep going. Why is the Ace of Wands and the Five of Clouds here? Temperance. Just breathe. This is about peace, trying to keep the peace. Wanting stability, right? Wanting peace, wanting to be able to have what it is that you feel like is good for you or right for you, and bring it down into reality. It's like this could be a brand new opportunity here, or a brand new beginning in some kind of way, but I'm conflicted here about why it is not you know, happening, or if it's the right thing to do, or how is it gonna fit into our lives, you know, something like that. Or this could also be that other scenario here where you have this conflict that's taking place in this obstacle that's in front of you, and you kind of feel inspired to balance things out, or try to understand something. This is like, I want to get past the conflict. I want to understand what it is that you need to feel safe, or what it is that you need in order to have stability. If that's not family getting in the way. Yeah, this is someone here that's trying to make a decision, or this could be you. Like, I'm trying to make a decision about this, right? But I need to do the thing that's good for everybody, and I'm conflicted about what exactly that is. Okay, why is the Devil here with the Page of Gems in the reverse? The Ace of Gems in the reverse. This is having to let go of an opportunity, or losing an opportunity. Like perhaps with that Temperance is Sagittarius energy. I think I forgot to mention that. But the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like, this can be that obstacle. Maybe you don't have the funds that you need. You may not have the materials that you need. You may lack planning here in this situation, right? But you don't want to lose an opportunity either. So it's like being stuck on the negative side of things, and that's why there's this procrastination that's taking place. Or being attached to someone having an opportunity, or losing an opportunity to have something here with someone. This could also look in the way of a fear of being turned down. You know, what if you move in a direction here, or you try to level up, or you want to have this, you know, relationship or be intimate here with someone, and you get turned down with that. Okay, we have Cancer energy here with the Queen of Cups, that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Empress, Taurus and Libra energy. So this is someone that, I mean, this is, again, I can take that back to that child scenario for some of you, where this is what you're lacking and this is what you want, and you're ready for this. For others of you, see, I think if that's the case, if that's the child thing, you may be getting in your head about that a little bit, about maybe not having what it is that you need in order to receive, you know, maybe a pregnancy or something like that. If this could be adopting a child, but it's like, I feel like I don't have the funds, or I don't have everything I need in order to make something happen. And even though I am emotionally invested into this, I feel like I have to isolate myself here, or I feel very alone or guarded, because I feel like I don't have exactly what I need in order to give to someone or receive what I need. That's Taurus and Libra energy. Did I say that already? Why is the Four of Cups in the reverse with the Seven of Cups in the reverse? Loss. Yeah, there's that Five of Cups I mentioned down here with Temperance. So there's been some sort of conflict, or maybe disagreement or fight or something. Maybe the family disagrees, you know, with this. But that Five of Cups in reverse is like, getting past that disappointment is hard. Getting past that situation is difficult, but you know, you're trying to accept the fact that you need to move on from this. Now, for some of you, not everybody, this could be a relationship where someone already has something established, and so it keeps you stuck in this casual relationship because of that. And you know, you're knowing that this is not something that's good for you, you being this Empress, this Queen of Cups energy with that Nine of Pentacles, you know, knowing what you have to offer here, and that this is not something that's growing or blossoming, and having to isolate yourself, but that being something that's very difficult. There's something to do with someone wanting to have an understanding and wanting you to understand. Perhaps maybe why they have isolated themselves, or why they're moving in a certain direction. But I feel like there's this sudden awareness here that you need to move on from these memories, or from a situation. Anything else that I'm missing here with this? Anything else that I'm missing here with this? What's going to happen here? What's going to happen here with this? The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. What's going to happen here with this? You have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and then you have the High Priestess here. Sagittarius, Pisces, Leo, Aries. You could be dealing with a fire sign here. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, this is the Magician. It's like you can't grow from here. Like, you know that this situation is not, like, you planted some seeds here and they didn't play out the way that you anticipated, the way that you really wanted them to play out. You have Virgo and Gemini here. There's confusion here around that. Like, there's confusion about what seeds you want to plant, or why those seeds have not grown anything. Or there's a lack of seeing something in the long term here, like it's just going to stay in this casual place. And it's not something that you feel safe in here with this Queen of Wands here in reverse. It's not something that you feel safe or confident in. Also, this keeps coming in, guys, and I have to say, some of you may be having a lot of doubts here about being able to have a family and are coming together. And I think that you really need to tune into your intuition with that, because I do feel like that I think things are going to come together in a way that maybe you can't quite put together in your head at this time. But I do feel like that if you're looking at something and trying to go within to listen to your intuition, but you're backing that up with not feeling confident in your intuition, I think it's going to cause some sort of confusion about what to invest into and how that's going to affect things in the long term. This is kind of like you overthink it, I feel, a little bit. You do have Pisces energy there. Did I say that? I think I did. Let's see why the Queen of Wands is in reverse. And for some of you, you know, you could be, if you're in a position to where you are the hookup, you know, you're the other person or something like that, then it's definitely like you're looking at this as this is not something that's going to grow or going to get anywhere. This isn't giving me what I need, you know. Why is the Queen of Wands here in reverse? This is the Apprentice of Lightning, which is the Knight of Wands in the reverse with that Queen of Wands in reverse. There could be somebody here that's younger than you, or there could be child here that's involved in this. Let's like, this could be like reckless behavior. So maybe this is something that you're trying to release, or you feel like, I think you're analyzing this, to be honest. You know, this in reverse, I don't want to say this. This is a reckless behavior, but it's also feeling very scattered, or maybe someone even being angry. And it could be your intuition, maybe perhaps telling you that this reckless behavior or someone being angry here or jealousy or something like that is not something that is getting better or going to be good for you. Like, it doesn't have, or this person doesn't have what it is that you need. I don't know if this is the same person that I'm referring to here. What does that mean? I think for some of you, this may have something to do with a family dynamic or a mother figure here or something like that. And for some of you, this may just be that you need to mother yourself and do what you feel like is the right thing to do here. Okay, anyway. High Priestess. What is the High Priestess? The Ace of Cups. Rebirth. Your intuition is pulling you. Like, you're having to go inside, or someone's wanting to... This can also be a secret relationship. Just have to throw that out there. This is somebody wanting to have a rebirth here. Somebody that wants a redual. A redual. They want. This is like this is a brand new relationship or a brand new beginning, or having a rebirth take place. A second chance here at something. Your intuition or someone's intuition just keeps nudging you with that feeling. And you're trying to go within to figure that out. You may be trying to go within to figure out exactly how it is that you feel. What's going to happen here moving forward? The Three of Cups in the reverse. This is like, can you get a connection back to the way that it was? Are you going to have the help that you need, community-wise? This can also be, am I choosing this direction because I'm lonely, you know? Also, this can be parting ways with someone that you care about. Having to part ways with someone that you care about. Having to walk away from perhaps maybe having a new beginning here. It's like your intuition's kind of tugging on you here with this, where you feel, or you're trying to figure out maybe if you should distance yourself or if you should part ways here with someone. Maybe there's a lack of growth in that. Or you're needing to do something independently despite what other people are telling you. You know, instead of listening to the outside, you're going within to try to figure this out. Why is the Knight of Wands here, though, in reverse? Surrender. This is the Hanged Man in reverse. So this is like you've been having a hard time surrendering this over. I feel like this is the energy of being stagnant or stuck, right? It's like you've been holding on to something or wanting to repeat some sort of pattern. And you have this inner knowing that, I don't know, for some of you it's just that you could have this new start, but you're isolating yourself because I feel like you feel it's what's best. Why is the Magician in the reverse? That came right out. Look at that. It's the Ace of Clouds, which is the Ace of Swords. And it did come out kind of sideways, like it's trying to go upright. And with this Two of Swords here, that indecision, this is what's going to happen. I feel like you are going to make a decision, or somebody's going to make a decision here. And this can be for some of you like needing to get help to achieve your goal, something that you know you can't do on your own. For others of you, this is like you have this clarity here that something here is not going to give you what it is that you want, or it's not going to blossom and grow the way that you want here, maybe until you surrender something over. And it could be taking your time or waiting or being stagnant here with surrendering something over where there's some recklessness that's involved. It could be this hookup thing that's involved, and having a hard time maybe releasing that, or like still holding on to maybe repeating a cycle here. This is clarity, or I feel like this is the truth here around this. And you have this inner knowing here that there's this, you may have a new opportunity, or this can be like having a hard time letting go of someone else's reckless behavior and it causing problems here, or insecurities. Anyways, there's this going within to try to see if something is possible here with this Ace of Cups for some of you. And there's something else I want to say with this. This can also, it may not be a new relationship. This could just be like being receptive to a blessing, or opening up emotionally. Like it's inner knowing that you need to open up here emotionally in some way, or maybe kind of distance yourself. This could also be gossip, like I talked about before. Gossip around a relationship. Not being able to have the emotional support that you need in a relationship could be an understanding that you're coming into. Like that could be what you may be missing or what you desire that you're not getting. Okay, I stayed on that too long. We have the Three of Wands here at the bottom of the deck with the Journey. And there's the Tower with the Six of Wands. I feel like that there's something here that that's going to come into recognition, right? You're going to recognize something here, and it's going to be like a aha or awakening kind of moment that takes place that puts you in the direction of a new path or a new journey. I do feel like for some of you, this is something that you've been trying to do, but you've been having a difficult time because of the upheaval, the chaotic part to this. So like once you set the plan and you move forward with it, there's a lot of changes that are going to take place, or it could just be a very hard thing to do, but you know that you also need to kind of do this at the same time, whatever this is, in order to achieve what it is that you really want. And I think what's coming towards you is the obstacles that you've been neglecting or been afraid of or that have been in front of you. You are going to overcome these obstacles. So let me just do it for instance here so y'all can understand a little better, because I do feel like this reading's kind of crazy. One of those things that that's maybe is, family could be an obstacle here in some way, shape, or form. And you may have to make some difficult decisions around that. Maybe not exactly what you wanted or exactly in the direction that you wanted, but you need to make some decisions there, and you've been kind of indecisive because of those obstacles. Is this worth it? Can we overcome this? Things like that. There may be someone around you where you want more, or where some kind of connection is there where you're desiring more from this connection, but you're isolated from someone and you still have these memories that are like haunting you, these signs and synchronicities that are like haunting you here. I think that you're trying to make a choice here of maybe keeping the peace, doing what you feel like you need to do for yourself, and I think that you're sitting in a place in the future where you have the truth, you have the acknowledgement of what it is that you need, and you may feel as if you don't have what it takes to make something happen here in the long term, or you're recognizing that something's not going to grow here in the way that you really want it to. There may be someone here where there's been some reckless behavior, there's been some frustration that's gone on here, some jealousy, other things here that have gone on where you've been kind of holding on to, it's like holding on to something that's not good for you. And again, for some of you, this may just be a thought that you're not going to be able to explore what it is that you want. But this is definitely needing to change your perspective of it. And then you have this going within. It's like you feel intuitive wise, like you feel like something's coming. You feel like a change is going to happen. Or you feel like maybe perhaps you've been needing to open up and be honest here. Or this can be like someone that you love and care about, but you still have to part ways with that person. Could also be like this is a secret relationship where there may be some gossip around this. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. All the scenarios I got from this reading, guys. So these, I'm going to get a little bit more since y'all's is kind of all over the place. And this is the Cosmic Insight Oracles. We have date night here. Get ready to be wined and done. An air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or it could be someone that's just, wanting to talk with that date night. This is like an intimate, just like here, some sort of intimate conversation, love spell. You've been bewitched. One more. What can you tell me? Whoa. You have honeymoon here as well. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Someone else is at the bottom of the deck. So like this and this, there, for some of you, there may be someone in the middle of this whole situation. Could be family, could be friends, could be gossip. That there's someone here that may be trying to sabotage a connection that you have, or something may be trying to sabotage a connection that you already have. And it could be this connection here that you feel like is not good for you in some way. And it could be family, you know, telling you this, or this could be like you having this understanding that this is not good for you, you know. But I do feel like, I think that some of you are going to catch wind of someone that may be interfering or trying to sabotage what it is that you have. Be very careful here. If you're worried about someone, I don't really want to just go off and say that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I need some tarot with that. What is that about? Someone may actually give you a very tempting offer, you know. I also just tasted okra, which is weird. I haven't had that forever. Why is date not here? Page of Swords. Why is air sign here? Two cards I pulled. The Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is like turning someone down or something. That Page of Swords there in reverse can be like more gossip, you know, or you're overthinking something. Could also be someone not getting the truth about something. Maybe you don't know if you should trust someone here or not. Or someone's that way with you, right? This could also be keeping something private as well. Like not telling a lot of people about this. Okay, back to it. That Nine of Wands there with that Two of Wands is like, I mean, that's basically like giving up on something because it's just too difficult. But it's again a choice, but it's like afraid to lose something, or trying to play it safe, or going into something where it's bad planning and you don't know what's going to happen. It could be like going into a situation where you feel like temptation is very, very much so there. Why is the Love spell? Yeah. That Page of Cups in the reverse. It's just like, this could be a situation that makes you feel very vulnerable, very weak. You could be dealing with somebody here that may be a little bit temperamental, or because you're so attracted to somebody, it's like you have a hard time listening to your intuition and what you should do. Why is honeymoon here? The Sun in reverse. It's almost like being disappointed that the, like, okay, that was it. Being disappointed that, you know, something's not coming together in the way that you want. You're not experiencing that. You aren't experiencing things in the same way. There's a lot of sadness around this. With this honeymoon phase. I don't know why I'm feeling like, because of whatever's happened or what's going on here, things have shifted or changed, and there's a big disappointment around that. Give me one more for that. That's Leo energy. Yeah, look at that Page of Pentacles. This is somebody that's wanting to try to make things better, but I feel like, for some of you, not everybody, if this is like an ex that's here, It's like they may be offering you some sort of an apology or something like that. But I feel like there's a disappointment around that. Somebody here is having a hard time seeing past certain things. Like, it's almost like having a hard time seeing the positive side to something. Interesting. I feel like that made it more confusing. You have the Three of Pentacles with that. There's that. Look at, wow. Okay. I mean, I think there's someone, this is someone that's trying to release an attachment that they have. It could be to you or someone else. You have a water sign here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That Six of Swords is like having a hard time letting go. And feeling isolated or alone, or maybe even like rejected. But you could just be coming out of this reflection here knowing that something needs to end or change. And this is like taking a leap towards maybe a new relationship or a new beginning here, or a rebirth, you know, with this partnership here. But there's a lack of teamwork here, or a lack of being able to work together on something. There may be also something around the two of you that's just working against you. Maybe in a new relationship. Like, this is like somebody saying, I want a new start here with you. I want a relationship with you, but this is working against us, whatever this is. This could also be something that's hurting a relationship as well. So it's like acknowledging there needs to be some sort of change there. Somebody may have to be letting go of something that they're attached to, someone they're attached to, or some sort of addictions or something like this is going on. And there's some kind of realization of that. And even though there's still kind of love here, I think that there's intuitive wise, there's an understanding that in order for something else to transpire or to take off, in order for something else to change and take a leap, something of the past or something before needs to become different. Either let go of that attachment that someone has on the past. There's a disappointment here in a new beginning, in a lesson that was learned. An offer here even. It's like there was some sort of an emotional, immature, or maybe an immature message or something here where someone felt like they were under someone else's spell, you know, like they weren't acting out of a healthy emotional place here with this. And there is also a conversation or a truth of something being too much or too overwhelming, and being kind of nervous going into this, like not knowing what to expect. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? The Eight of Swords. Someone may have been holding back a truth or holding back from this conversation or emotional expression. You have the Ten of Wands here in reverse. There is be careful here too, guys. I keep getting this feeling here of this is like somebody from your past trying to come back around in some way. It could be that this person is kind of manipulating you emotionally. Like they're trying to get to you with You've Been Bewitched, love spell. It's like they're trying to use, this would be like someone that's trying to almost kind of make you feel sorry for where they are. Or what's going on here. So they try to manipulate your emotions in some way. So just be careful if that's the case. Not everybody's, but there it is. Ten of Wands in the reverse, the King of Cups in reverse. Basically what I just got done saying. But Yeah, this is somebody that's stuck here because it could be you, you know. It's not coming together in the way that I want it to, and it's causing an emotional imbalance. But there's also a nut understanding that things need to change here significantly. And until they do, it's like you're going to continue to be in this emotional instability. Okay, so this interesting, very, very interesting reading. Really all over the place. So I'm still putting it out, guys. I'm sorry if it's hard to keep up with, but there's a lot of different types of scenarios that are going on in this. I don't want to over explain it, but let's get your advice. It's already been a pretty long. All these are long, pretty long reading. What advice can you leave pile 2 with? Okay. See beauty in others. See, when we had that beauty salon card, and this is the number 3, which is Empress energy. This is like learning and growing and evolving and changing and expansion and all that. What other advice do you have for pile 2? You know, you can see the beauty in someone and still know that that person's not meant for you. Like, you can see someone and love them and see the beauty in them and think they're a wonderful person, but you can also understand that that person's not really the person for you. And there's different reasons, of course, on why that is, but it's just having that self-awareness of, you know, even if you have love here for someone, you know that person's not good for you, or you know that situation's not good for you. And I think some of you may be coming into an understanding about this. Something may be at the point to where it's becoming overwhelming here, and you almost you don't know what's going to happen, and it leaves you in a place of feeling unsafe. And there's this understanding here of refocusing your energy to yourself, seeing the beauty in the situation as far as the learning goes, what lessons were learned here, and then coping with that moving forward so that you can grow and expand. It says, tune into your inner peace. So this is what's coming towards you here is an opportunity to have peace here with someone. But I think that it's, for some of you, it's more about yourselves, like having peace with how something is or how something has to be. It's like you're having acceptance with the situation. And the reason is because there is going to be some sort of conversation or some sort of conversation here about not knowing what the future holds, or having a hard time being able to make plans or move forward. And I think that there may be someone here that is kind of a little bit emotionally unstable, or they, don't know how to really express themselves. For some of you, there may be some manipulation going on there. But this is someone that feels very attracted to you, maybe even in an unhealthy way. Or you may feel that way, right? And there's an opportunity here, Page of Pentacles. But there's also a disappointment with that. Okay. So it's like something's turning out and not the way you initially wanted. This can also be like rejection, the Sun in reverse. You could be rejecting someone and them you. But the Sun comes after the Moon, so it's like you're seeing the light of something. It's just not exactly what you were wanting to do. And you may be the one that's offering someone something as well, and it just may be peace. So take it how it resonates. It's either you doing this or someone else doing this. And I feel like you would already know what that is, or what side you're on with that, if you're already thinking about it. Okay, so let's get some initials to close. And I got 4, it's just like pile 1. coincidence. So you have the, you do have the mermaid here. But you also have the, see, she's sitting in that circle, in that love spell. There's someone here you feel like either they feel this way about you or you them, but there's something to do with being alluring here. Like wanting to repeat another cycle, be something being very alluring, almost like calling you in a way. Someone may have had a throat, blocked communication or blocked throat chakra here, like you just didn't know how to say something or what to say. And then also you have this gold heart, so there is someone that you're seeing as, like I said before, finding the beauty in others. You know, you feel like someone here has a good heart, but like I said before, you know, even though they do, they for whatever reason may not be still that right person for you. And that doesn't mean you see them in any other way. And this may be having a conversation like that to bring peace in a situation. You have half the clear quartz or rose quartz, which is about, you know, for me, love. So this is like someone may have gotten their heart broken and they're still kind of holding on to that, or they're trying to find the beauty in the experience that they had. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys here. And I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it. So good luck with this. I hope this goes well. I'm definitely sending you some love and light. And if you don't mind hitting that like button if you resonated, I really do appreciate it. I'm really curious about this reading, how it fits with you guys. It felt kind of confusing for me, so I wonder how it comes out as far as your storylines. So that being said, good luck, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Paul. 3. I almost said a different Paul. Right off the bat. Well, this is number 1, so it kind of threw me off a little. Also, in the intro, I think I said a tiny house. It's actually a tidy house. So, but it could be a tiny house as well. You do see tiny houses here. Tree houses, actually. It also says clarity and organization. So, the number 1 is focused on new beginnings. Maybe a new opportunity, or an opportunity to maybe clean house, right? To tidy the house. With this being the tree here, it reminds me of a good solid foundation, or maybe something you've wanted to plant some roots here. Some of you could be there could actually be something to do with the house, traveling, moving, something like that. I think that you're wanting to kind of maybe, or someone here could be wanting to kind of clear the air or organize maybe a foundation here, wanting to kind of organize or put things into order when it comes to how something may go. With this being the number 1, it could be someone has a plan, or they've had some sort of creative spark or idea of wanting to plan here for the future. Okay, interesting. So let's see what all that means. So what or who is coming towards you? We're going to start with the love oracles first. Oh, this just popped out and like turned at me like this, so I'm going to take it. This is the deck I used for the last pile, but it's the page of swords here with curiosity. So there may be someone coming in being curious, having an idea that they're wanting to express here with you. Okay, so you may be getting a message here from someone. Okay, one more. I don't take reversals in this deck, just so you're aware of that. What or who is coming towards pile 3? What or who is coming towards pile 3? We have magnetic attraction. So this is going to be a very alluring idea, or alluring kind of person here that comes towards you. Maybe something that's just irresistible. Legal matters was upright. That's the card that flipped. This could be something that's finding balance here, or this could have to do with having some sort of fairness here, someone wanting to bring you some kind of justice here that's just irresistible in some way. Okay, this is strange. Bringing balance, wanting to bring balance, making a judgment call. You have spiritual awakening here. there's some kind of epiphany that someone here's having, that they're going to send you a message. They've had some sort of idea. Maybe an idea of how to make things fair. Possibly an idea how to bring something together. And they're wanting to express this to you, enlighten you here with what they feel like is like a judgment call that they're making here about something in order to try to bring balance. Storm warning. Oh, you have fear that's hiding under this. So this is going to cause, may cause some drama. This could cause an upheaval of some kind. But this is like someone coming in with a wrecking ball. And then you have fear. So I feel like somebody's facing their fear. They're like prepared for anything. And I feel like that, yeah, I mean, I feel like this person's afraid of maybe your response, what you're going to say. It could be something that could be very shattering or shocking even. Oh boy. This reading is going to be something, I can already tell. I don't know what to do with this. I'll just put it right there. How about that? I hate to cover up that picture, but I hate to say this to you guys too, because I can't stand to hear this, but this may be like bad timing. I'm not sure why I want to say that yet. I just feel like, or maybe this person's afraid that this is the worst time, or something to do with that. It could be just that this person has an idea of what they want here, but they still have to get over this fear of facing this obstacle or having a change take place. Okay, the bottom of the deck is wedding. So for some of you, this might involve a union here. So this could be somebody that may be afraid of marriage, you know, afraid of the future even, afraid of everything coming together here. It's like, you know, when you because houses are here, you know, when you like buy a house, let's just say this, be easier. With clarity and organization, you know how like you open a closet and you're like, damn, I need to clean this closet out. And you look around and you're like, how did it even get this bad? You know, I just throw random stuff in here. I hope this isn't just me, but anyways, and you think, I'm going to organize this. We're going to clear this out. Let's just clear everything out. Let's just start over, right? And so you pull everything like out of your closet. And whenever you pull everything out of your closet, you look at it and go, well, this sucks because I'm going to have to put all this stuff back in here, but at least it'll be organized. It's always worth it, right, in the end. But it's almost like you have this, someone here has had this understanding that it kind of sucks to have this change take place or move in a certain direction or overcome this obstacle or fear. It may be hard to overcome this, but it's also something that's worth it. And someone's making a judgment call here. Having some kind of epiphany and wanting to maybe have a fear of change. Afraid things are going to change. Maybe this is going to be somebody that's afraid things are going to change when they move or when you get married, you know, or this could be somebody also that there's something here that they feel like they need to do. This could be like a job, like something that they feel like is very irresistible to take. And they're needing to make this judgment call about this because it's what they need to do for themselves. And there's this fear that maybe you're going to not take this so well. But I still feel like this person has some sort of idea around whatever this is. It's like someone that wouldn't bring you bad news without having some good news behind it. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's see where this may take place or anything else that we can get from these. These are called the Place Oracles. It just has different types of places on them. Could be just a synchronicity for you guys. Okay, let's see. What card can you give me, help us out here to know what is coming towards pile 3? Beach. Sun and sand, relaxation and leisure. So this could happen on a beach, or it could be somewhere on a beach, or, you know, it could have something to do with just needing to get something out in the open. emotionally. But this is also like, maybe somebody's wanting to give some peace of mind, or because it says relax and leisure. This could be somebody that, I mean, if you want to go as far as to say this is like somebody wanting to get married here on the beach, you know, and that could be as simple as that. But let's get one more. Can I have another one, please? A forest cabin. Well, that's very different from the beach, but there's this secluded retreat. This could be, for some of you, this is like going off and getting married. Not everybody's story, but it is a story here for some of you. And that could be why that you're scared here, because there's this huge like upheaval that's going to happen. This person has an idea. Interesting. This also says cozy fireplace. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Let's just get in straight into it. I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. This is the crystal unicorn tarot, by the way. I feel like someone, this could be someone that wants to, this is the scenario I'm getting right out of my head. I know this isn't going to be everybody's. I feel like this is just someone in particular. But you may be kind of in a situation to where you're having to move or go off or something like this. Something that's irresistible, something that you want to have a new beginning here and that. Because it's going to give you a sense of being more organized or being more clear. Like you see that this is direction that you're going to have to take. Meanwhile, if you're with anyone here, there may be something to do with making this judgment call and expressing this, or someone expressing this to you, you know, having this epiphany here of an idea of what you could do in order to bring more comfort, more stability to the situation here. It could even be in something like document-wise that matters. But there's fear around this upheaval or this change, and this is someone that may be trying to comfort you with that by committing to something here, making a promise here. That came all out, didn't it? Because this says remote getaway, so I'm almost thinking that maybe for some of you, I keep getting this idea that you may be getting married in private, or some kind of union there. Look at that. 10 of Cups is in the reverse. Tell me more about what or who is coming towards pole 3. The 8 of Swords in the reverse. This is where someone here is not emotionally satisfied with the situation, or they feel like they're never going to get their wish come true here. And this is also someone here that's needing or wanting that person to get out of their head here when it comes to that. You have a Queen of Cups. So Cancer energy. Could be a water sign though. Pisces or Scorpio. But this Queen of Cups is someone that's wanting to be loving or nurturing or offering someone something else, perhaps out of love. The Lovers, making a choice, wanting to have this relationship, feeling this connection here. I'm gonna wait. I want one more. Have one more, please. Gemini and Cancer are here. You have the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is like when someone doesn't want something to be too difficult for you. This is like when you are so overwhelmed because you're just in fear of the upheaval, the storm that's coming, right? Or that you feel like is coming. You don't know for sure, you know? It's like you are so in this place where you're very suspicious or maybe just uneasy here. And there's someone that's here that's trying to come in to give you comfort in that. And they may be doing that in a very bold way. Where they're trying to put your mind at ease about being emotionally supported, or this being emotional fulfillment here for you. Whoa. Yeah, look at this. 5 of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Swords just popped out. So this is like someone they could be conflicted about, I mean, this is something that could be getting better, but it's like the disappointment's already taken place. And I mean, like, you know, obviously if someone's trying to get you to feeling better about a situation, then the disappointment's already taken place, and you or this person have been very conflicted about how to get past something, you know, how to move on past this disappointment. Finding peace here, or providing peace. And this person has been, or you have been conflicted about how to do this. How do I provide this peace? Or how do I help this person move on? Or how do I accept, you know, how does I help this person accept? Okay, accept what this is. Okay, so why is the Ten of Cups here in the reverse? And that could have been with that. I should have just laid those 2 5s down, honestly, because there's your 10 right there, and that's that. This is ultimately the goal, right? Ultimately the goal. You have Justice in reverse, yep. See, where there's not justice that's being shown here, or this person feels like emotionally like this isn't fair, something like that is there. There's an acknowledgement of that. There's an enlightenment or some sort of awakening to that. Why is the 8 of Swords here in reverse? This always comes out, guys. Every single time I use this deck. I don't know why. I just keep putting it right back in there. It keeps coming out. It's like, it's so funny to me because I always feel like my tarot decks have their own personality. And this card, it's called the Confetti Toss. I feel like it's like the funny in the deck. Like, this card wanted to be a tarot card so bad, you know, that it just keeps getting in this deck. And it's crazy too, because it always fits with the reading for me. It's called it says Confetti Toss, and it just talks about the card itself. And you can get this on Amazon, by the way. And with the Confetti Toss, though, and that 8 of Swords being there in reverse, it's like somebody's trying to kind of almost throw confetti on a situation to try to. This may be somebody that may be trying to distract you off of the sadness or the unfairness that you feel. You know, they're trying to, it's like somebody trying to build your confidence in a situation up, help you to build that up, but they're doing it in the only way they know how, which is, could be a material thing, right? Could be a agreement or some sort of contract or understanding, a promise here even. So I'm leaving that out. Why is the Queen of Cups here? So weird. The 7 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Yep. This person feels or knows that you are, perhaps you're emotionally confused about the situation, or you're just too overwhelmed. You like, this is when a place when you may be avoiding reality, or you just don't know what's real. This person, they may feel like that maybe you feel as if they've made some bad decisions, or this isn't the right decision. I don't know. You know what I feel with this, mostly with this Queen of Cups? This is someone that I feel like is wanting to nurture you out of feeling like something's not realistic or real or can happen. Because this is overwhelming. This is like when you, like I said here, you don't know what's going to be in any of these cups. You're looking, you know, you're emotionally confused about what you should choose here. But when it's in reverse, it's like someone trying to nurture you or provide that comfort so that you're not emotionally confused about the situation. With them even. The Lovers here. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person, they see this relationship as very valuable. This is like someone making a choice to be committed or have, you know, marry or have long-term here with someone, or seeing the value in someone. This is someone that's choosing stability. Choosing stability. Look at this synchronicity here. You have this, he's got the same kind of robe on with the wings this unicorn does in the background, just like this. And this is Spirit here. And it's like this epiphany of what this relationship is, or what it really means, or what it is that they need to provide here in order for there to be balance, in order for there to be justice. 9 of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this is someone that is, they want a new beginning. This is the idea. This is someone offering you something, and it's just very overwhelming for this person to offer this to you. I'm not sure why that is. They're very nervous about this. It's funny too, because you're in a place, I feel like, where you're real suspicious or nervous or confused, and they're trying to provide peace with that for you. But by them offering you that, it's putting themselves into a place to where they're nervous, they're scared, they're confused. So they're having to overcome some sort of obstacle in order to bring safety and security to you. And I don't know what the obstacle is that they're trying to overcome with this. It could be a fear of commitment. It could be a fear of change. It could be a fear of, all these things could be. Anything that's changes in a drastic way, or could, be a big difference from what they're used to, is all things that could be obstacles holding someone back, making them afraid. But this person's overcoming that because of this need that they have to provide you with some sense of security. What's going to happen here moving forward with pile 3? What's going to happen here? Queen of Pentacles. Love that. Taurus energy for me. She's the closest to the Empress for me. She's got everything that she has, everything that she needs. She actually has that seed, so she can plant and make things grow, right? This is also the mother, the wife, the long-term partner. This is someone that you know is fair and balanced, and that someone that you can, this is someone that you would choose, This is someone that is like solid. It's also someone that may be financially stable, or have like maybe somebody different from what this person has been with, but it just may not. It could just be that you're getting this sense of security and safety that it was that you wanted or that you were looking for. And you see how she's at peace here? She's resting. So it's almost like this helps you to find peace. Give me some more of what's going to happen here. Look at that. There's the Page of Swords again. The Devil in reverse. That's releasing your fear. And the Empress. I love this. This is awesome. This is what I was talking about. The Empress. She's right there. She's like, I will show myself, actually. This is the Libra and Taurus here, like there, and then Capricorn here as well. So see all the grounded like energy here, and then the swords, represent that truth, that clarity. Yeah, I think you're fixing to, I feel like you're leveling up here in a way. I feel like you're fixing to get everything it is that you want. Honestly, I do. That's what I feel like. I think that the Devil in reverse is something here that's been an obstacle or holding someone back, or, it could be just fear. It's like overcoming that. And there's some sort of message here as well. Why is that Queen of Pentacles here? What's going to happen with this? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's something that you thought was never going to happen, or something that you thought was already a closed door, shut down. It's just, I don't know, you just didn't feel as if this is something that was going to happen for you, because maybe this is something that's been very, very stagnant, or maybe there was just this idea that this is not in the cards here for you, right? It's almost like you went into a place of acceptance with something, and when that happens is when this manifestation comes in. If this is something that you've been wanting. Tell me about the Page of Swords, please. Queen of Wands. So there is some sort of communication where someone is going, this communication here that you have, this truth here that someone brings you, even this idea that someone brings you, it's going to be good news, and it's going to make you feel very confident in the situation, or more confident in yourself. You're going to feel like more worth what you know you're worth. You know what I mean? It's like you're able to feel good again. Like the insecurities that you were having about something are better. Okay. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here in reverse? The Ace of Cups in reverse. I was just fixing to say, for some of you, this may be that you're releasing something of your past, or someone is releasing something of their past, or they're able to. I do feel like that there's also going to be some emotional outpour. Maybe not so much for some of you, but it could be that what you weren't getting before, I feel like that you're going to get in some kind of way here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is of being afraid. It could be afraid of, this new relationship, somebody being afraid of love. There being a fear that something's not, you're going to have to let go of something, or it's not going to go in your favor, right? Or it's blocked off in some way. This is what you're overcoming here. Could be fear of rejection. Fear someone doesn't care about you or love you. This is what you're overcoming. The Empress. Wow. I love this. This is so awesome. You have all the queens out, guys. And so for some of you, I have to say this. I meant to say it earlier, but this could be a same-sex relationship as well. But, I mean, you have all the queens out. Somebody is definitely recognizing your worth and your value. And I think it comes from you recognizing it in yourself. Like, whatever you're getting here is what you deserve. And this is somebody that knows it. You know what I mean? Knows that you deserve that. This Queen of Swords and this Empress, this is somebody that is... This is an Empress who does what she needs to do when she needs to do it. And if that has to do with looking at something logically and being in that place to where either you have to look at something logically because you don't have a choice, or you're sticking true to your word, or you're in that place to where you know that you need to be smart about how you want to represent yourself, or what it is that you really want, and if something's giving you that or not, and this is like stepping up in a way. And by doing that and being these queens, right? We have all the queens out, guys, and the Empress. So it's just crazy how cool that is. But anyway, for some of you, I think because you've kind of provided this for yourself, someone else is recognizing that you deserve. That you deserve what you're wanting. And I think they're going to give that to you. I just think they are facing their fear. This is somebody that could be facing their fear of opening up, because that Ace of Cups being in reverse. Yeah, the Four of Swords. So they overthink it. And this is someone that may have a hard time, maybe because they're coming out of something bad, or they could have a hard time trusting in a situation. But they're overcoming their fear. They've thought about this a lot, actually, maybe more than what you know. I think they've been struggling or fighting with this for some time. But there is this communication or understanding that what you are to them, what you mean to them, and what you yourself mean to yourself. Does that make sense? Oof, Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Now, in this particular case, because of your reading, I feel like this Ten of Swords is representing, yeah, definitely. This could be someone that you was not willing to take a leap of faith, didn't want to work something out with you, or just didn't want to have a marriage or commitment or something like that. And I keep saying marriage because it does keep coming up. So this could be someone that you felt like just wasn't working with you, right? couldn't see your point, or was afraid to take a leap. And then you have the Two of Cups there. So you have this relationship, but you may have not had the commitment that you wanted actually out of it. And the Six of Swords is making a transition here, trying to move on past the Chariot. Perhaps things not going exactly as you want them to, or trying to understand what directions for your highest good. And you have that Ten of Swords that's there. So there may be something here in this situation that's coming to an end. And it could be that someone's having to maybe move in a direction here and here. Even if they're not really wanting to move in a certain direction, so that maybe they have to do that. And that's why this whole idea of all this is coming up to the surface. This can be like what I said earlier, like someone having to move, or, you know, someone having to just travel more or something like that. Or they don't know how something's going to unfold. Maybe they're needing some help in some situation, so they're having to travel for that. Something like that, okay? And whatever this is, it causes this change or this transition here that's happening. It causes some sort of ending where you are. And it doesn't have to be like with this person things are ending. It could just be you expressing, you know, that if you're not getting your needs met here, that's a possibility even for some of you. And this person doesn't want things to go in that direction, so they may try to make this move to transition that. You know, some of you, I have to say, you could have given this person an ultimatum. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I kind of see it a little bit, so just be careful with that, because you definitely don't want anybody to do anything when they're not ready to do it. And I don't see that so much here, but I have to put that out there, I guess. You want them to do it for their reasons or why they want to. You know, you don't want to pressure anyone into something they don't want to do, because usually that's when they don't really get to work through it themselves. And so later on, that could come out and it could cause negativity. So I wouldn't recommend like pushing anyone, but you know, most of the time we can focus more on ourselves and our own needs and what we need, knowing when a certain situation is not giving us, you know, ultimately what we really desire or need. Or maybe you've kind of waited around here for that for too long, or something like that is going on. When you recognize that within yourself and you realize that this is something that needs to come to a halt here because it's not benefiting you or it's not for your highest good, that can also help, you know, have someone else understand, or they have this like last opportunity of whether they, you know, want to be a part of that with you or without you. Sometimes that's the case, and don't have to give that ultimatum. I feel like those are just not necessary, to be honest. I think they just cause other problems. I think if you just always just like go back to yourself and what it is that you need or what it is that you want, and then it's going to happen the way that it's meant to happen without the push. Okay. Let's see what advice you have. What advice do you have? This came right out. Forgive and release. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. So for some of you, this has to do with, you know, forgiving someone for making a decision here, perhaps, so that you can move past something and move on. Okay, let's see. I want to see what this person would say to you. Time apart. Yeah, and some of you, that might be the case. You may have asked for time apart from this person so you can kind of figure out what it is that you want, or what it is that you're capable of, if you're having to make some sacrifices here or something like that, right? What would this person say to pile 3 if they could say anything? Yes, I will take all those. Oh my gosh, look at this. Forgiveness and obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Forgiving yourself or another will help you to move forward. Not supposed to be in there. You also have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. So this is, again, I feel like that this is someone that doesn't want things to change, perhaps, but they're going to offer, you're offering some sort of support here. And there may be forgiveness that needs to take place here, and that's just the obstacle that's there. Could also be that of someone having to make a difficult decision and asking for that forgiveness and releasing them from being angry here, right? So that you can move on past these unhealed wounds that are here and forgive the situation so that, you know, y'all can move forward. And they're wanting to give you some sense of support when it comes to that. You have just being near you is intoxicating. There's that magnetic attraction, and I won't let you down. Yeah, this person, this is definitely somebody that wants to move forward. They're not wanting to, they're not seeing something as a big of an obstacle as maybe what you're seeing it as either. I think that they're trying to calm you down and like give you a sense of comfort, and they're going to do that in a way of providing some sort of something stable in some way. I can't pinpoint it, but I guess it's kind of be different for everybody. But for some of you, it could be a commitment here. For some of you, it could be a union coming together. You know, so whatever this is, they're going to offer you something here that's going to help you feel better about the situation. I don't know how to let you go, and interference. Yeah, something here has been interfering in your relationship. And it's caused some upheaval in a way where now there's some obstacles where forgiveness needs to take place and it needs to be released. There needs to be supportive energy around this from both of you in order to get to that place. This person has a way of, maybe they feel like they let you down, or they're saying that they won't let you down here moving forward because they don't want to have to let you go, or they don't want to let this go just because of some outside interference. That's kind of frustrating, huh? Like it's not a problem, like it wouldn't be a problem between the two of you if it wasn't something else on the outside of this. Some kind of interference, external party of some sort, person, place, or thing that's caused this confusion. Okay. I wish you would come back. So this is a shadow card. This person may feel as if maybe you're distant here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that maybe you're, you know, kind of putting your foot down, or I just saw 555 on the timer. So you may have, again, that ultimatum thing's there, but you may have kind of expressed, if, you know, something, this doesn't go in the direction that, if it doesn't go well, I'm going to have to end it, you know, and move into a different direction here. You may have expressed that to this person. This is like somebody that's hoping that you know, if they offer you something even here, maybe that you'll come back to maybe yourself, or being free of that emotional instability, you know, you'll get back to something solid here with them. Okay, let's get some, y'all had a shorter reading, thank gosh, because the first two piles were very long. We're going to get some cards for advice, though, and then get some charms out of the box today instead of initials. What advice do you have for pile 3? Number 14, it's that temperance that's there. Love is always present. Yep. Someone's really wanting to find peace, give you some sense of peace. Some sense of peace and understanding that their love is here, or it's always with you. That might be a special message for somebody as well. But you also have present on here. I do feel like this person's going to offer you something. Okay. That will help give you some sort of peace of mind. And that could be a getaway. You know, we did have those cards there. Okay. What advice do you have for pile 3? Oh, oh, oh. On the floor. Talk to the hand here. She's got her hand up in there. Stop judging and start loving. Love is always present. Yeah, this person made some sort of decision here. I think that's what there needs to be forgiveness around. And anger is still there. And it's like, you have to get past that anger, right? Otherwise, you're going to hold those resentments that are there. So it's kind of telling you to to try to stop judging the decision this person made. If you want to continue to forgiveness and loving this person for whatever has happened here, what decision that they made within themselves, then in order for love to be present, you have to heal past that and stop judging the situation. You have to have forgiveness take place. If not, and this is not someone that you feel like, because I heard in my head like something about, well, I'm having a hard time understanding, or I would never do something like that. If that's the part that you're struggling with, it may be that you're recognizing that that's why if things don't get better or get to a certain point, that you will kind of walk away from this, right? Or you'll have to protect yourself. You'll have to guard yourself from that. Could also be that some of you may at times feel judged from this person over the things that you want. Both of you may be judging each other for the decisions that you've made. And love isn't present in that circumstance. Okay. You also have thankful for. Gratitude rampage. List 10 things that you're grateful for. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be actually a good exercise, is to go through and write down the ways that you're grateful for someone. Because sometimes when we get upset or we struggle, we forget why we're with that person to begin with. Okay. What you are thankful about with that person, right? Let's get one more advice. I feel like I need something. You know, I also want to say, it doesn't matter how long you've been in a relationship with somebody, you're always still learning certain things about that person, and you always will be, because that person's always changing, you're always changing. Situations come up that you haven't had to deal with before, and you learn a lot about other people when that takes place, like how they handle certain situations. That's like the ultimate goal of, or ultimate understanding that you'll have with someone, right? What advice do you have? Deepening. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like this is a, my candles just stick up straight. Weird. Maybe it was the wind. It says a relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. So this is something that's coming up here for you. This connection becoming deeper. You're both overcoming your fears in a way with that as well. Love your shadow. Accept and work through the flaws in yourself so that you can learn and accept others as they are. Yeah. And patience. Of course. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Yeah. I mean, I would say that for sure. Okay. Let's get some charms here. Try to pull from the bottom, but I haven't only been pulling 4 every time. It's so weird. This is I think this is a bow. A yellow and red and white one. But I've never seen this before. It could be a butterfly. To me, it looks like a bow, but you also have that gift, and I told you, someone here's coming in with something. You have Tigger, so this is somebody that's, maybe excited about this. Could be somebody that's telling you they're ready here for something, or they're wanting to, maybe they move around a lot. This is someone that wants to have fun with you, wants to have an adventure with you, wants to take off here with you. This is like that person in your life too that is trying to get you to get to a better place. Tigger's always the one to try to cheer everybody up. He's always the one running around with no worries. You have the patience here again with the hourglass. So maybe you may feel like you're running out of time, or this person is. Or time is a factor here even. Maybe something is taking time, or maybe you felt like it was taking too long. Be patient there, that says. Okay, and then you have the deer, which always reminds me of learning and growing. It could be someone that you feel very endearing about. Are they you? There's an innocence here with this as well. Wanting to nurture something. There's a playfulness here with this. All these. Yeah. There's such a gentle energy with this one. I don't know if this is how you are or how this person sees you. There's something here to do about being tender and gentle. And then you have Tigger here that's all over the place. So that may be like y'all's personalities. And so it takes some patience and some gratitude here to get on the same page here at times. Or some of you are looking at someone and wondering if this is really the person for you because you may be very different or you're looking at your differences. So take it how it resonates. I feel like you are going to be on different sides of that. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness, of course. I hope this helps. Good luck to you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Okay, pile 4. So if you chose number 43, overflow, overwhelmed, and plenty. So this may be a situation here. You may be feeling this way now. You may be feeling somewhat overwhelmed. You see the reflection here. So it could be that you're reflecting on a lot of things from your past, or just reflecting on a lot of things at this present moment. I feel like that it's almost like you may be trying to protect some sort of foundation, but there is just like something that may not be so great that's going on here because of the overflow. And this could represent emotions. Someone being overflown by their emotions or overwhelmed. I think this has something to do with making something solid, but you know what's funny here is that even though I feel like the foundation's here, it's not safe, right? So that might mean something here to somebody as well. Okay, so we're going to use the love oracles to kind of get more information, see what we can get. One more. Okay. So let's see. Pile 4. What or who is coming towards pile 4 in love? Healing. Healing. What is it? Who is coming towards? Text message. Who is coming towards pile 4 in love? Liquid courage. One more. Snake. Oof. Dang it. Ghosted. Interesting. Who's coming towards you in love? What a reading. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing here. Take a deep breath. Obviously, the bottom of the deck is ghosted. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be ghosted, but you could be being rejected here, or you feel like you may be doing the rejection even. But there's something to do with someone ignoring the other, or feeling isolated, or there being silence between you and someone else, or feeling rejected even. Maybe someone just disappeared altogether. Now remember, this is what's coming towards you. So I do feel like that there's something to do with someone wanting to heal a situation, or you're trying to make progress here with someone. But there's two very different energies that I'm feeling here. There's someone here that I feel like is trying to make progress. You see how she's smiling, looking at her phone, communication, making things better, this and that. And then you have these two here, which is the complete opposite kind of energies. it says liquid courage here with intoxicated, you know, confidence, bravery, odd behavior going on. And then you have the snake. So there's something to do with, I feel like someone may have been going kind of quiet on you, or you feel ignored. At times they may disappear, something like that's going on. And there's just maybe some shadiness that's happening. I feel like this person, they may be hiding some things here from you, why you're going through this healing, or trying to, like, you may be feeling like a situation's getting better, or that it's making some kind of progress here, or you're making some kind of progress. And for some of you, this is like somebody that you haven't talked to at all, and you're here in this energy making progress. You're feeling better about yourself. And then here comes this, right? For others of you, if you're actually with this person, there's something that's going on here. Like, whatever this person is showing you or representing themselves as, I don't feel like is their true self at this time. This is someone that, I mean, this is bad. I'm getting a really creepy vibe off that, to be honest with you. I'm gonna stick that right there. I don't like the feeling that I'm feeling with that. Just because of the way she looks in this card, and she's laughing. Look at her. She's on the phone. She's like, okay, we're making progress. Things are good here, right? It's like this overwhelm could be that you're overwhelmed in a much different way from this person being overwhelmed. There could be someone here that's trying to gather up their courage here. Or you may have been seeing someone having kind of odd behavior. I think it's because they're keeping some things here from you. You may have thought, for some of you, this may have to do with some sort of addiction as well. Like you thought this person was healing through communication, talking to them. You felt like, you know, yeah, they sound, you ever talk to somebody and you're like, oh yeah, they sound really good. And then you hear a couple days later that they relapsed or something like that. And you're like, well, I mean, it sounded good when I talked to them, you know, that kind of energy. Something like that is here as well. Where is this going to take place? Or any kind of clues you can give us about this person or what's coming towards them in love? Swimming pool. There's something to do with the swimming pool here, guys. See the water, though? Give me some more. Wow. The sea. Yeah, that's interesting. Look at all that water. You could be dealing with the water sign, or you could be a water sign here. There's something deeper here. You see the swimming pool's like shallow, and then the sea is deep. There's something that's deeper here, emotional wise. I think that's gonna come out into the open. There's something deeper going on here. You think this person's like making progress, and it's like you're only seeing the surface of the things here. There's something deeper going on that you're not seeing with this person. I think this is what's coming towards you. This is what you're about to kind of find out. Okay. Let's get the tarot and see what's going on. So this is the lovely Lady Tarot. Look at that, Five of Swords and Justice. There's something that, like, you've been conflicted about this. There also could be someone here that's, I mean, there may be some kind of disagreement or fight that transpires that may be somewhat unexpected, I think. Okay. Let's see. What is going on? What or who is coming towards Pile 4? Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. You have the Sun in reverse. Leo energy. That's an interesting combination, you know, because the Empress is joy. It's about growing something and abundance and feeling good and feeling confident. And then you have the Sun in reverse. I think that you are going, she looks similar to her too, right? I think that you're in a place to where you're feeling very confident here. You're feeling like good, or you're feeling like things are making progress here. And I think there's a disappointment that's going to happen with that, guys. Remember, only take what resonates here. Yeah, there it is right there. That Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone's not being honest here. There's a disappointment here because someone's not being honest. Death. They're not being honest about a transformation or a change. And I think this lack of honesty or lack of communication or truth that's here, the lack of clarity here that you have, is going to create some sort of ending. Ace of Wands in reverse. There's someone here that could have been deceptive here about a situation elsewhere. Not for everybody, but could be that. Actually, I'm going to get some clarifiers. Let's see what the Empress is. You have Scorpio energy here. Empress. Yeah, look at that. Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is having a hopeful energy here that something's going to change or grow or evolve in some way. The Sun in reverse. Justice. There's something that's been in the dark, something that has been unclear, that's being justified or coming out into the open. There's some kind of big disappointment here that just, there's no way around it, you know? You know, like, have you ever been like sat with not having any option but to choose the thing you don't want to do? It's that, something like that is there. Like, justice is being served here. This is like something that's not what it seems. Why is this Ace of Swords in reverse? The Tower in reverse. There was supposed to be some sort of change, or something should have changed, or someone was not being honest here within some sort of tower moment that took place. Maybe this person is just, this can be like something not being real. Like, this is like when somebody says they're going to do something but they don't. It's like the change doesn't happen. Why is Death here? It's more Scorpio energy, by the way. Yeah, the Eight of Wands in reverse. This frustration or this lack of progress here leads to an ending. It's like not being able to communicate properly, and it's frustrating, or being frustrated because things are not, like, we're not getting anywhere here, right? Things are not changing here. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, there it is. Two of Cups in reverse. There's definitely a breakup here, guys, that's taking place. And I almost want to say there's this Empress energy here, whichever side you're on, that's not seeing anything change. Why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse? The Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy. There's deception here when it comes to this relationship. This is someone that's saying, you know, this is basically, this is not for me, or this is not getting better. The Seven of Swords is like there's been some sort of deception that's here that hasn't had any kind of improvement, or there's a lack of being able to, somebody coming clean here as well. I think this may be a conversation about the Lovers in reverse. It may be a conversation here. Someone is feeling like this relationship could be one-sided, or someone's doing this out of self-respect, you know? And this could be you. I feel like this is the feminine energy here. I feel like taking the initiative. And I just saw the Nine of Pentacles, which is the independent card. Why is the Justice here with the Sun in reverse? Yeah, Strength. Leo energy. This is someone that is disappointed in the actions that they're going to have to take, but they have to do this because they feel like it's what is fair. I mean, this Justice is about what's fair. Strength is about having the courage to, you know, look at the disappointment that's in front of you. Being strong whenever it comes to the fact that there is this lack of truth or lack of clarity here. And there's something here that's been unfair. Leo energy. Why is the Tower here in reverse with that Ace of Swords in the reverse? The Three of Cups. There's a lack of honesty here when it comes to a relationship. Or some sort of interference here that's maybe caused a Tower moment, the lack of truth around this that could be coming out into the open. Where someone you feel like maybe has had odd behavior and they're not being honest here about this Three of Cups, maybe who they're socializing with, or if they've had some kind of reunion here to fix something here, they're not being honest here about this. And I think that you find out. I'm going to dive into that in just a minute, though. Tell me, well, let's just do it now. Why is the Three of Cups here? Yeah, and this is something else. It's like this could just be like, I can't trust this person. The Three of Cups is like a friendship, which you need before you get into a relationship. You have to, you know, have that friendship. Of course, that's the most important part. And if you can't believe or trust someone and you're always kind of standing on guard, well, the connection itself is not changing. Like the trust is not being rebuilt, or the emotional support is not there, you know. And then you have the Magician here. So this is something that you wanted. You may have been trying to, and this could also be somebody that manipulated a situation for their benefit. So, and it caused some destruction, and they're not taking maybe responsibility fully for that. But this is like you wanted this emotional support, or you wanted this connection, and unfortunately there's a disappointment around that. Why is the Eight of Wands here in reverse with the Death? Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. So there's an ending here that's taking place because there's a fear of what the future will hold. Because there's a lack of progress that's being made. That Eight of Wands in reverse is like someone being frustrated here because there hasn't been a change. And so it's like, well, I can't base my decision. I'm basing my decision here off of things not changing, basically, right? That Two of Wands in the reverse is like, yeah, I think this is bad planning on my part. I don't need to move forward here. I think this is gonna not go well, you know? This is somebody that's realizing that there has to be a change here, and there hasn't been. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse with the Two of Cups? Yeah, the Nine of Cups. This is someone that feels like the fact that they have to walk away from this, or that this, you know, relationship lacks direction, or someone here could have even indulged into an outside situation, and kind of, it's a feeling of someone that just does what they want, that makes them happy in the moment, and they don't think about the consequences. And this may be something that you're figuring out here about this person, where you're realizing that you're never going to have that sense of safety or security. You're never going to be able to have that ability to look into the future and see happiness, because there's always this frustration that's here. And I think there's a frustration here around communication, being able to communicate. I do feel like that this is going to be a situation that maybe ends kind of abruptly as well for some of you, just because you have death with the 8 of Wands in reverse, and this is a card of fast, like, frustrating conversation, and then that 2 of Wands in reverse is like, I don't know, I just feel like something may come to a close. There may be some frustration here about the direction of things, and it just may come to a close like that. Nine of Cups, 7 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's someone here that had the inability to make a choice, or chose poorly. This is like someone that just chose their selves. And this is like when you're seeing beyond the illusion. Anything else you can tell me about that? 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. This Empress here, you're seeing someone, Capricorn energy here for me, but you're seeing someone as not being, maybe not being a good decision here for you, or someone that you feel like is never going to make you really happy, because there's a lack of direction with this person. You feel like you may only just be delaying something that it's like, it's inevitable that this is going to end at some point, because there's a lack of honesty or trust that's here. Why is the Lovers in reverse? The Fool in reverse, yeah. I don't want to be a fool, right? That's it. That's that. I think that you feel like this connection here is one-sided. There's a lot of feeling like it's, and I mean one-sided by, like, maybe your morals or your values don't add up the same, or the way that you're realizing the way that you are in a relationship or a connection is different, and you may not be willing to take that risk, right? Let's see what's going to happen. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I think that this has to do with self-love, to be honest, guys. I know we say that, but the 5 of Swords is there with that 9 of Cups in reverse, with that 4 of Pentacles. There's been some things here that have come out into the open here that's caused some significant change to take place. And I think that you've put up some boundaries here. You've been holding everything close to your chest. And it's like with this 9 of Cups in reverse, this isn't going the way that you desired or that you wanted it to go. You just feel like things aren't what they seem when it comes to this other person and their love that they have here for you. You've just seen some things, right? This is like when you see red flags here with someone. And even though you have these feelings here, this Ace of Cups, you're conflicted, because it's like, in this direction, this is someone that I'm unsure of. And here, this is me, myself, and I have to take care of myself and love myself. And I don't want to put myself in a position to where I feel like it's going to cause me some pain in the long run, because someone's not looking out for my best interest, or someone's not trustworthy. This is a feeling like, I know I'm going to get hurt. There's no way I'm not going to get hurt here moving forward. But there's still this, there's going to be some sort of conflict too here between the two of you, I feel like, where there's an opportunity to kind of start over, I guess. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen. What can you tell me about what's going to happen moving forward here? What's going to happen here moving forward for call 4 with this? What's going to happen moving forward? The 5 of Cups. Yep. So there's sadness here. This is something that you're definitely going to have to heal from. I think this is about disappointments and regrets and mistakes and sadness, but you have a Queen of Wands here. So I feel as if you do step back, you know, you step back into your power, but there is definitely some healing that goes on. I don't feel like that you're going to be moving in any kind of direction anytime soon. I think that that Chariot, Sagittarius and Cancer energy, that Chariot in reverse is like kind of being stuck, kind of going through a place to where you feel like you don't have any control, or you don't know which direction that you want to move in. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. You may even go through a period with this person where you feel a little bit lost. You have to kind of gain your strength. You want to be confident in wherever you move forward, but you do feel like that this is understanding that this is just something that's overwhelming. The Five of Cups. This, I'm not going to lie to you guys. You have the Hierophant here. This is going to be hard. You know, I'm an honest reader. I'm not going to sit here and try to sugarcoat everything. But I feel like that you're prepared for this. I mean, I feel like you're coming up here as the Empress and Queen of Wands. I think that you know what you need to do, you know. I just think that, of course, it's going to be something that's, yeah, it's difficult. But I see all the water. But I also feel like you know that it's a lesson here for you with this Five of Cups and the Hierophant. This is showing you what it is that you feel like fits with you as far as your values and what's important to you. And maybe some mistakes that you've made here even. I mean, there's a lot of things I think you're going to heal and go through. But I do feel like with this Queen of Wands, it's going to make you feel more confident in yourself. Look at that. There's that Ace of Cups again. I don't think that this is going to ruin you. I don't think that you're going to be in a place to where you're giving up on love or anything like that. I think that you will find this renewed kind of confidence in yourself about what you deserve. You know, I feel like because you're having to do something that you don't want to do because you know that it's the right thing to do for yourself. And you're taking care of yourself and you're doing what you need to do for yourself. And that's hard, you know. It's really hard. Especially when you're having to release or let go of something that you have so much emotion for, but you also know that it's something it's not serving you, it's bad for you. You know, this is like being in a toxic kind of relationship here and understanding that this person's not going to change, you're not going to get better, it's just going to keep getting worse, or you know you're going to get hurt, you know, in the future. Having that knowledge and the ability to say, I have to get myself out of this. Even though you go through this sadness here of understanding what lessons were learned and the disappointments that are there, you still come out of it realizing how much love you have for yourself to do the hard things so that you're not putting yourself in a position to where it's something that's not good for you. Why is the Chariot in reverse? The Three of Wands in reverse. I think that you're going to take a break here actually as well. I think you're going to build confidence, but I think that you're going to just kind of take a little bit of a break in order to figure out what it is that you want for yourself. Because I do feel like obviously this is something that could put you back somewhat, right? The obstacle here, I think moving forward is going to be which direction do I go in now? Because you may have already had some sort of idea of a plan or something here with this other person. Why is the Seven of Wands in the reverse? The World in reverse. That's kind of interesting. There could be distance here. Some of you, not everybody, okay? Some of you may still kind of feel like that you're having a hard time with being able to have closure here, or you feel like maybe this isn't completely over with, or you have these like hopes that, I don't know, I feel like some of you may have some kind of desire or hope that this could be something that eventually this person maybe does change or comes back around in some way. But I think that this is like, kind of giving up on that at some point. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if some of you are wanting some sort of change, or I don't know, give me one more for that. Yeah. Sorry guys, I had to pause for just a second. Yeah, the Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's gonna take some time here. Also, oh man, guys, this sucks. I feel like there's somebody here that's gonna have a really hard time with this. I feel like there's somebody here that this person may come back around. Some of you may already feel this way. Three of Swords. That's what I'm feeling right there. Some of you, I feel like this person may end up coming back around, trying to make amends here with you. They're perhaps wanting some kind of resolution, wanting to heal the situation, because there's this feeling of just being heartbroken and wanting closure, or wanting something not to be over here. It's an overwhelming feeling. It's all this here, and this reading is difficult, I'm not gonna lie. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is the Devil. Yeah, this right here is a toxic commitment, toxic relationship. Right there, the Devil. That Three of Pentacles is a commitment. When it's in reverse, it's like, this isn't going to work out. This isn't going to come together the way that you want. This is like, we have all the Devil here, all the, bad behavior. This is a realization here. Look, you've done some introspection about this. And the Star, you've tried to heal past, maybe this person went into a different direction. With that Knight of Cups in reverse, or things weren't as they seemed, and you've tried to heal past these things. You've tried to remain hopeful here, but you've done this introspection, and this is realizing that, accepting the fact that this is the Devil when it comes to this commitment. This is a toxic environment, relationship, or it's just not going to come together, right? It's like you have all this fear or toxicities here that are working against this relationship. It's keeping it in inability to be able to bring everything together. So like I said, I mean, in this person's, look, let's see. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Cups in reverse. This person's heartbroken here, and they're going to be missing you. This is someone that's going to, I feel like this is someone that's going to come back around trying to fix the situation here, because they don't want to lose you. I feel like that they're very overwhelmed about this, and I think that this person may have bottled up their emotions here as well at some point, but I feel like it's going to be like an overflow. And some of y'all may have different timelines of this as well. That's Cancer energy, by the way. Tell me about that Three of Wands for what's going to happen here with the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, the Moon. More Cancer energy. There's a lot of Cancer energy here. And Pisces right here too. This is like you basically in a place to where you're trusting your inner self, and you're freeing yourself from any kind of illusion about the future, but maybe about even waiting for something to change or get better. It's like you're freeing yourself from that. Like, you have love for this person, but you feel like things are just not going to change here. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Page of Swords. The King of Wands in reverse. Get ready, because I'm telling you, this is somebody that's not going to let you just walk away. They may actually let you just walk away here in the beginning, but I don't think that it's not going to last. They could bottle up their emotions about how heartbroken they actually are. But this is someone that, judgment call here. There is a judgment call that's here. This is someone that's frustrated with the call that you're making about things. And they are a little bit in a distorted energy because they're upset here. This is someone, though, I feel like that is mostly upset with themselves. There is this communication or this truth here around how you feel or how they feel. There's an expression of emotions that are here. But there's also this, like, you know, seeing past the illusions of things going anywhere. And I think this person's going to come back around, and I think that they're going to be sad. They're going to I think they're going to come back around and try again. Because I don't think that they realize it's that King of Wands in reverse that does it for me, which is he can be very impulsive and very arrogant, you know, in the moment. But I feel like that this is someone that's going to come back around, and because they're going to find themselves more emotionally upset than they're letting on. But that doesn't mean you're going to trust this person. Look at that. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. This is this, like, awareness or awakening that you're having. I can't stop thinking about you. Retreat. Time alone in nature can help you recharge. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. See, this, you speak to me through music. This is somebody that doesn't realize, I mean, I hate to say it. I know it's like everybody says this, right? But it's the thing, though. It's not that they don't realize what they have until it's gone. They know what they have. But that doesn't keep them from screwing it up. And you know that. And that's what's most terrifying, right? What's most terrifying, I think, in a relationship, when someone does realize what they have, but they still screw it up. I trusted you. I regret lying to you. Wow, that's crazy, huh? I want you. See? I feel like, yeah, I mean, I feel like that this person's going to end up coming back around at some point. Let's see if we can get some advice about it. This is a lot. Some of you, I feel like this may have already happened, or you may be kind of on the tail end of this. It's after a release that there's this awakening that happens. But somebody needs to spend that time alone. This person, I feel like they need to spend this time alone. Otherwise, I think that their arrogancy is just gonna not change. You know, there's a big lesson in this, that they need to spend time alone trying to understand why they do some certain things that they do. And if you never did walk away from this person, they would have never had to go through that. What advice do you have for Pile 4? Engagement. What advice do you have for Pile 4? So I do feel like that with this engagement, first off, I do feel like that this person, for some of you, they may end up coming back around. For some of you, this person's, they have way too much pride to turn around and try to ever come back, no matter how bad they're hurting here. For others of you, I feel like that engagement where it says your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. I do feel like for some of you, because you're walking away from this person, because you feel like this is a toxic connection here for you or not good for you, I think that you're going to step into a place to where you do find somebody that is what you wanted or is what you feel you deserve. You have opened your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. I think that's the lesson here with this. You also have beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. So for some of you, this may even show you perhaps some codependency that you still may be holding on to. This could be something that slowly is turning into that, a codependent relationship. Nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. So for some of you, this is a process in this relationship that you're going to have to go through with this person in order to either this person to change or you to find your happiness, right? Patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. So whether that's with this person or someone new. Okay, now what? Let's get some advice. I pulled some different cards for advice this time, and then we'll get some charms instead of initials as well. Ooh, this was I think the harder reading. I might have to put a trigger warning on this one. What advice do you have for Halcor? Surrender and be at peace. Well, if that doesn't sum up this reading. Number 30, which is 3 is that Empress energy. Surrender and be at peace. Yeah, I definitely feel like that this is like you're going through this learning of understanding when it's time to surrender something so that you can maintain your own sense of peace. Yeah. Anything else? Can I have another one for Pile 4? Oh my gosh, wow, look. Surrender to your soul, number 29. That is crazy. Yeah. Only now is real, number 36. I think that, yeah, I honestly feel like that this person created a whole lot of illusions and you've been kind of stuck in that space to where you didn't know what was real and what wasn't. And I think you're realizing that you want to get out of that so you can have peace of mind and so you can focus on yourself as well. And maybe it's just surrendering to whatever soul contract this was with this person. What advice do you have? This is the Shine cards. It says allow unlimited abundance. Some of you may be this, being focused back in on yourself again. This could be like leading you towards abundance. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. So to me, this is saying don't let this keep you afraid to fall in love again, okay? I feel like this is saying with your soul here that whispers love and your ego shouts fear. There's just this level of, protecting your peace, but also allowing yourself to kind of put yourself out there. So don't get too complacent being in your comfort zone and your independence, focusing on yourself, that you don't open yourself up again or realize that this next level of love that you experience could be something that is better than you have ever before, and you don't want to not put your heart out there and miss it. But you're pure magic here at the bottom of the deck. So if you needed to know that, you have the abilities to be able to do what you need to do. You have this ability to be able to manifest what it is that you want. I don't know why I feel like I need to get one of these. I didn't do this for the others, but I think that y'all need this. This is the Wild Offering Oracles. Should I need here? striving. This is another ego sense here. Eventually, the individual's ego drive to make things happen falls apart. Replaced with the relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. Yeah. If you are just doing what you need to do for yourself, you're doing what's best for yourself, and you're not focused on being codependent, doing something for the other person because the other person, you know, for them, being in that place where you can be independent and realize that, you know, you need to do what's best for you. If you kind of go with the flow of those things, that's when you get into a place where you feel a lot more relaxed and you trust and then you're open to what's going to come forward for you. You get to where you trust yourself more. You get more connected to yourself and what you need to do, and you're protecting yourself. You'll trust your intuition and trust the choices that you make moving forward a lot more, so that you can just kind of go with the flow of things. You're not trying to make something happen a certain way, right? Okay. So if you have to make something happen a certain way, chances are that's probably something that's not meant for you. When it comes to a relationship. Especially if you feel like it's one-sided to begin with. Okay, so you have L, you have the heart here with the chain on it. I do feel like that this is, like, you definitely have left an impression on this person. I feel like this person's left an impression here on you too, but I also feel like with the chain being here in the heart, they may be chained to something else, or they may be like, they may have baggage or something that they're carrying around that causes some problems here within the connection with you. That they have something that they need to deal with on their own. That's not something that you'll be able to, like, help them with. I think it'll only hurt you in the process. Whoop. L could be love, of course. Oh, I hear sirens in my small town. That's never good. Party light is here. So this is the 4 candles, but there's only 1 lit. This could be saying, like, step back and take a little bit of a break. Yeah. Just take it slow, or take it one day at a time is something that's there as well. Party light. Maybe not be around a whole bunch of people. You know, when we're healing and going through something significant in our life, sometimes it's better to not be around just a ton of people, because that can be overwhelming, you know, when you're already overwhelmed. So pay attention to your body and what you need. You also have the little needle here. I do feel like that you're going to have to kind of, I hate to say this like this, but I do feel like there's a part of this that you're going to have to kind of sew up your broken heart. I also feel like that this person may come back around trying to work this out in some way. And you have the key. I do feel like that whatever information that you need will come to you. I feel like you also have the key to your own happiness here. And you're the one that, you have more control than you think you do, because you have choices for yourself. And if something's not working for you here, you have the key to, take a new direction. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up so y'all can see it. I hope this helps. Sending you some love for sure and some light, guys. Good luck with this. And yeah, and that's it. Hang in there. Remember, only take what resonates. Don't ever let a reading take from you. This is for those of you that you're already in this place. You resonate with this, and it's kind of like you've already known this, or known what was coming in a way. So if that's not the case, and then you don't suspect anything from someone, obviously it's not your message, okay? So only take what resonates. Don't let that reading take from you in any kind of way, shape, or form. And thank you so much, guys. I hope this helps. Good luck, and I hope to see you soon.